And what's going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. We got Jamar84, Josiah's World TV, giving you the real tea, and Maddie Rants. And we are back for our season 4 premiere of Boys Night Out, you guys. It's been 9 months since we've been on the scene, and we are back now. So, how you guys are doing today? You know what I mean? I see a couple of y'all in the comments. Y'all are happy that we back. You know, I'm excited or whatnot. But how are you guys feeling today? Those of you that are up here, how are you guys feeling today?
It's Memorial Day weekend. Turn up in H-Town, okay?
Memorial Day weekend. You mean Labor
Memorial Day? I mean, Labor Day weekend. 3-day weekend.
Well, I know you excited then.
Okay, yes, because that's not. I'm happy to not have to deal with that laptop for at least an extra day. Praise the Lord.
Okay. Look, I cut that laptop so damn quick at 4 p.m. I was ready to go.
Listen, I totally forgot there was a holiday. I was wondering why the store was so packed.
And then I was getting my hair braided with my laptop in my lap. And I was just hitting the space bar button to show that I was active. So my boss was.
Oh my God, you stay doing it.
They doing that. I don't know. I'll rarely work on Friday evenings.
Most definitely. So now that we're here, we're gonna start this out because we've been gone for a while. We've been gone since January. January was our very last episode of the last season. So now that we're back for the very first season, we're gonna catch you guys up on some of the things that we've done, whether it's good or bad. And the first person that I want to discuss their comeback thing is Maddie, because he, did a performance. I think it was DragCon? I think it was DragCon earlier this year. And he did a great job based off of what I saw on the videos. He did a great job. So I want him to talk about his experience with his first performance.
Good evening, everyone. A lot of people were yelling at you just 5 minutes ago, and I stared with you at your television screens, computers, or possible mobile devices, smartphones, if you will. It is 2023. And if you're on an Obama phone, okay. But listen, their first question was, how we doing? I'm doing good. I'm a content creator. I don't have a day off unless I want to. So labor, whatever. Whoever that works for, good job, everybody. As far as what's been going on with me, of course, my channel is doing something right now. And, we're happy that something is happening. Sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. Jamar sometimes shows up. Continuing on for the silent beaver and the glasses up there. Hey, you want to talk to people about this picture in the background and how that's not you?
I did use some AI pictures.
You're ashamed. You used them. He's the one that paid the money to get them created, Josiah. So God bless you. Over there looking like you about to be an understudy for Courtney B. Vance, bitch. Whatever.
Not Courtney B. Vance.
Not Courtney, honey.
And now I'm activated. So what has been happening with me, of course, like I said, my channel, you already know what's up with the panel. There's so many Drag Race seasons on right now. I'm covering the majority of them. If there's a person of color on the cast, I'm in. I'm there. That's what's happening. Along with other things, too, we have a reaction channel on Patreon that we're holding together, Cameo. Of course, you can do requests on there. But the big deal was I do DragCon every year, as Jamar knows. And, of course, I support the people that support my channel, which comes with production, the cast, and crew. But this year was a little different because I finally put my money where my mouth is and did this drag performance as Piece of Cake, which is my drag entity, not to be associated with Maddie Rance. That is its own brand of things. I.e., if I ever got in the show, y'all hoes can't have Maddie. Yeah, that's gonna be separate. I get to make my own money. You can't be on that contract. But no, I got a blessing in disguise. Bitch Puddin', who won season 2 of Dragula, booked me at one of the biggest venues. Jamar knows this, downtown Los Angeles precinct, where a lot of people get their first starts, or a lot of people who've been on the shows. Many celebrities go through there. It's one of the hot spots. So my first show was with a packed crowd. The line was going out the door. Okay, and I did a full show for the first time in front of all those people. I made money, bitch. I made money. Okay, but I was cutting up, and I did. It was an experience for me. It was one of the best experiences of my life. It was something I always wanted to try and do, and to know that I can get up there on just the go and give. The girls can't handle me; they can't take, because I'm that one. So I proved a point. If anything, I know that's right, Shamar. The girl do drag. Okay, beep. And I was good. So now what? So now what are we doing today? So, but listen, it was just something that I wanted to do. It was a blessing. Maybe it'll happen again, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, it was a great moment in my life, and I was very thankful for the opportunity. So shout out to the Twitter, shout out to everybody. I appreciate that. LA. Shout out to DragCon. Shout out to all the people who were my supporters. A lot of people who Iniki Arts was in the building when this happened here. A lot of my supporters got to see that live and in person, and it was an experience. So yes, I that feeling of an audience roar, I will never let it go. I'll never let it go. So yeah.
You shouldn't, because I was very proud of you when I saw it. Like when I saw everything, I was like, yes, Maddie, he better go ahead and do that damn thing. Yes.
I just want y'all to know that leg was up. That leg was up in the air. And I'm talking about 180 degrees. Don't you ever clown in my face. I'm a former gymnast, track athlete, football player, swimmer, and basketball player. My father had me in every sport. I may be a little punk some of these days, but I will beat you down and wear you out in anything. I am competitive as hell. And so I wanted to show these kids what's up. So I did prove my points that day. I enjoyed myself. But at the end of it all, I said, aha, I can do anything. That's why my name's Piece of Cake. Because anything with me is what? Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Just a slice. But no, it was a great moment. I finally got to join Jamar in that atmosphere. Excuse me, Anastasia Nova. I feel we're connected now. So if we ever audition for the show, like that would be a whole selling point if he decides to start getting better with his. Anywho, I'm kidding, Jamar. You're amazing. I will always, you have to pad. I don't. But listen, I get to actually serve you a little, what God gave me. But no, I'll play it though. It was a good time. I'm glad to be back. 9 months, y'all. 9 months. This is what this guy likes to do. 10 episodes. We might as well be watching Down Under. Speaking of which, I'll be doing a morning review in the morning of Down Under. I'll be having breakfast. You get to choose what I eat because I have to mukbang it because it's boring.
Oh, wow.
It's Jamar can co-sign.
I'm like 2 episodes behind. I just
don't catch up.
Don't catch up.
Don't catch up. Don't catch up. It's a lot for him. Oh, and I'm a single dad. Oh, I was
just about to put that up there.
I forgot. Where is my child? Look at me. I'm like Halle Berry. I'm losing my children. Hold on.
Not losing Isaiah up in this bitch.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Actually, I should say Erica Mena, because soon to be. Ooh, excuse me.
We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that later.
Yeah, we'll be getting into that soon, honey.
Where are you? Hold on. Let me get this little bastard, because I'm going to parade you. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus. Shout out to the 100 and some folks that's already up in here. Y'all must have really missed us, honey.
Where you at, Mom?
It got to be the AI pictures that Josiah used to get the people in, child.
I was gonna ask Maddie and T if they want to send an AI picture, but I was like, they ain't gonna send that.
I don't believe the catfishing people because Scotty and Jamar came out looking like Trade, and we all know that's a lie.
Excuse me.
Nah, I ain't want to do that.
Don't be a hater, me.
I don't see why. Oh, look at it.
Oh,
that's right. I did not get a white child.
And a lot of people really have implications of black cats.
Oh, wow.
Ain't no Sandra Bullock in this motherfucker. Do you hear me, bitch? No, I'm playing.
A lot of people be having like
Lord have mercy,
of black
Jesus.
cats, but black cats are really good luck. People be sleeping.
Oh, he's a cuddle monster. He's also a Dora the Explorer, as he's found his way into drawers, or he can open my drawers, unfortunately. Yes.
Lord Jesus.
So if I put something away, he has learned to figure it out. His name is Mamu-chan. He's named after Tuxedo Mask. His name that Serena, in the US version, but Usagi-chan would give him, which is Mamu-chan, because this is my baby and he's my yes. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. Can I let you go? All right. Now go away. Thank you for being a prop for me, baby. I appreciate
Well,
it.
JoJo,
Daddy.
what can you say about what's been going on with you for the last 9 months?
You would ask me next. To be honest, it's been a lot. I'm not gonna be sitting here, woe is me, up here all day talking about the situation. But as you guys know, I had a medical situation where I had a mini stroke earlier this year. I had to take care of my health because I realized I was stressed and then I was high risk for just diabetes and stuff. So I had to kind of get that under control. And then I was going through a lot of personal issues in my, just going a lot of issues in my personal life with my partner and stuff. So we overcame that, and I'm in a better place now than I was earlier. And I'll just leave that at that.
Okay. T.
Man, same old, same old. I mean, ain't that much. Other than the usual, nothing really. What happened since the last time? Nothing really happened, did it?
All right. Well, thank you, T. Jamar, what's going on? Bitch.
Right.
They said y'all boring. Y'all better pick it up. Y'all better pick it up. You better pick it up. Come on, boring. Come on, boring, Jamar. Come on.
Okay, so me and Scotty won our Boss Baby Awards. That was a great accomplishment.
What did you win?
We won Best Podcast of the Year.
No. What did you win? Who were you against? All right, continue, Jamar.
Ooh.
You are terrible.
That's my friend. Do you hear me? That's my friend. Come for the wrong one. That's my friend. You want someone who can read? Here I am. Come on, Jamar, let's go. Bitch.
So me and Scotty won the Boss Baby Award for Best Podcast of the Year. My film By Invitation Only came out this May. We had a theatrical event for that. That was super dope. And we're still in construction of building my first home.
An actor, a homeowner, an award winner. Boring. Can you believe it, Jamar? Like that's on your Wikipedia according to some nobody.
A child. Okay, look, the IMDb credits are there.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Now that's how you answer that question, gentlemen. You get a child. Look, you get a child. Okay, you get on stage. You become an actress. You get a house. You put a deposit down. This is what happens when you pay back your blockbuster dues. I see
Most
you, Jamar.
definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Now, as for myself, as Jamar said, we both won Podcast of the Year for The Prelude, and I also won for YouTuber of the Year. I was also featured in the Mississippi Free Press for my YouTube channel, and
interviewed Candy Burris.
Interviewed Candy Burris.
But boring. Okay.
And it's been a year of revelation, a year of loss. As we do know right now, everybody knows that's, well, if you've been paying attention, I'm currently grieving the loss of one of my friends. She was murdered last Tuesday. So I'm in the midst of that right now. But, I'm taking it a day at a time. And, that's what these guys are here for. They always lift my spirits either way. This one down here in the red, Maddie called me earlier this year. He was actually at DragCon. He called me like it was damn. I think it was fucking midnight. I was damn near sleepy. He called me to get me together. Okay, so
no. Actually, let me talk about it because Scott, that's crazy. You mentioned that. I'm literally in my heels in my hotel. Boom, 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 going through choreography, and I see that shit. And I got on the phone and stopped what I was doing for what was going to be the longest day of my life.
right,
Trust. And I made sure you was good to go.
you did.
Because I was like, hold on. What are we giving energy to? What's happening here? Who are we upset at? We've talked about this. We've had this conversation a couple of weeks ago. I have seen these top people up here. There we go. But we've had this conversation.
Right.
You know, one thing Maddie will do is call on your ass and check on you. And I will say that. And I do appreciate that, you know.
And I'm going to cut you up a little bit. But
Yes,
I'm going to
he
pull it right
is.
back in.
Okay.
I'm going to pull it right back in. I'll be like, because I'm going to say, what the fuck is your problem?
He gonna start it off with cutting your ass up just a little bit.
Because y'all brown.
After he cuts you up, just a little bit, he gonna be like, okay, now baby, listen,
we're gonna break this down real quick. My life may not be all right, but it's gonna be us that are okay. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Period. So yeah. So we've all had some good things going on these past few months, and you know we almost at the end of the year, which is crazy. But you know it feel like this year just started. You know,
my birthday's on the 24th.
Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's about to be Libra season.
Yes.
About to be Libra season soon.
And Beyoncé will be in my city and I will be at that concert on the day of my birthday.
You know me, so let me tell y'all a funny story. Me and my friend Annette is going to actually go. We're going to Love Field, Dallas, in Arlington, and then we're going to go to both Houston concerts, and then we're going to New Orleans to the front.
Rich.
That's podium. No. We're going to see if we can get some half off tickets.
He said he's a discount Beyonce fan. You heard that, Bianca?
I was looking at Beyonce. I was looking at a Beyonce performance of her Cozy and what it was. I think it was Cozy and Alien Superstar. I said, "Oh shit, I gotta go see Beyonce. I gotta go see her. I got to."
Listen.
Well, we'll be talking about Beyonce on this first segment that we're about to get into. So since we are done pretty much catching you guys up, okay, in the first 20 minutes, let's go ahead and get into the very first segment of the night, which is whose catalog is it anyways? Okay, so in this particular segment, we decide that we're going to talk about one artist and all of their albums, and we'll go through each album, talk about our favorite cuts, but also the singles or what songs should have been singles that were not singles on these albums. And since I said we are talking about Beyonce first, here we are. Now, those are all, I hope I didn't miss nothing. I think I didn't miss nothing. These are her studio albums. There's Dangerously in Love, B-Day, I Am Sasha Fierce, for the self-titled album, Lemonade and Renaissance. Okay, so with the Dangerously in Love album, what are y'all's favorite cuts off that album, and what songs did you guys that weren't singles that y'all would have wanted to be singles off the first album?
Ooh, okay. Who want to go first?
So I've always felt like the general public never gave That's How I Like It. It's what it deserves. I don't know why nobody likes that song, but it's
yeah, hated it.
One of my favorites on from there that wasn't a single. Let's see. I feel like we all love Speechless.
Yes. Oh my God.
And another non-single is Be With You.
So, Scotty, what was the question again on the albums?
It was like, what are your favorite cuts, and what cuts did you that weren't singles that you would want to be singles?
I needed that, Scotty. I had to drag some punk up in the chat, girl.
Wait a minute, I missed that.
So there was a comment about why can't gays use their normal voices Do you have an Adam's apple? You ain't fish. Now you told on yourself when you said fish. That's a sissy term, sweetie. So like you need to understand that your up the butt self that happens there, you're playing the booty that you are. You just told on yourself. I thought that was funny. It's like no straight man would say fish.
Right at all.
So when I tell you limp-wristed bastard to mind your business and let us be, because you got to block that kind of shit. Because that girl came up in here trying something when she knows she ain't got no pot to piss in. But yeah,
I didn't know. I missed that whole thing.
You can miss that person. That's why I'm always on my. Listen, I do this for a living, baby. You know, I know that live chat. What's up? I see y'all.
Right.
I see y'all. I do this every day. God damn it. So yeah, what's up? So the question was a lead single for an album. Is that right, Scottin?
Yes. What are your favorite cuts on Dangerously in Love, and what cuts that weren't singles do you think should have been singles?
Rather Be With You, because I love the way you scream my name. That should have been a lead single. That's one of my favorite songs on that album. The Down Down, Kitty Cat deserved an entire video for B-Day, and it deserved to be its own single. Kitty Cat is my favorite Beyonce song.
I agree.
If we're talking about I Am Sasha Fierce, I would have led with Diva versus Single Ladies, but I understand that's what she was doing with this one. But that's her widest album, so it doesn't matter. If we're gonna go to 4, it's the truth. That's she won the most Grammys for it. Most Caucasian album. You know, when she started talking about black women and black history, it was like, don't give her shit. Don't let her be that. Don't let her do this. But 4, Rather Die Young, is and will forever be that girl. Will forever be that girl. I don't give a damn. Like Krishan Rock is currently experiencing that with that crack. Excuse me. With Blueface.
Lord.
There you go. I do agree. Into Time needed more love, but we gave that. We made that a single. We made her make that a single. But more so, I wanted some of the slower songs to get their dues because Run the World was trash. We can all agree on that.
Yes.
For Beyonce. Now, Drunken Love didn't need to be a single, in my opinion, but that was for the VSOP girls. No shade to y'all that know what I'm talking about. You Remy Martin bitches. It's okay. That was for y'all. That was for you dark liquor drinking bitches. That's okay. That's fine.
And that's me, bitch. What's that supposed to mean?
Listen, exactly what it means, you bald-headed helper. Exactly what I said.
It's for the urban.
Get into it, honey.
It's for the urban girls like us, honey.
It's for K. Michelle and them. It's for
yes, honey. Yes,
it's for the Rashidas of this universe.
Don't put Rashida in it now.
Y'all got your mahogany teakwood candles in your house, and you think you are that girl. Please get it the fuck out of here with that.
You put Rashida under E&J and shit. Don't put her under
gospel singer Leandra Johnson was sipping on cognac listening to this song, so I know it's real.
What you call? Wait, Jose, did you call it cognac? Are you talking about a Cadillac Cream, bitch? You don't call
that cognac.
Bitch, he said cognac. Bitch, you know
what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you heard the first time, goddamn it. But listen, back to the Beyonce album. I think Blow should have been a lead single. In my opinion, she was that girl. For Lemonade, it doesn't really matter because that was her Fuck This Man album, and it really didn't matter because it was a movie in itself, so I didn't take anything as a single, except for Formation, which was, for me, fine. And as far as Renaissance is concerned, It's Not Fair, It's Not Fair, It's my favorite album. It's Not Fair, It's Not Fair, It's my favorite album. The whole album, just make it one song. Just say track 1 an hour. We're finished. Like, honestly. Like, just play it the whole way through and we're good. And I do it all the time. But if I were to be real, bitch, Move Out the Way is for me Mama. That is always Mama. Okay. Grace Jones on the track. I like her with when she does like Afro beats or some sort of like, you know, music of that level. It's very Find Your Way Back energy. Like it gives me a little bit of that. Come on, bitch, rotate them hips. I like that when Beyonce do some rotate them hips music. Like, baby, do the gutsy one, bitch. I like it when it's like, come on. So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Well, since Maddie went through all of them already, the rest of
Hey,
y'all
Tabby.
can go through the rest of y'all should go through
I'm
all
so
of them.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
oh no. I'm
When
glad
you love
Maddie did that
Beyonce,
No,
personally.
it's good though. It's
You know, I'm
fine.
I'm
platinum level.
glad
I got to get it out the way. Sorry.
I'm glad Maddie did that personally because I agree with everyone that he said. I can sit here and say that I agree with it. Other than
Oh, we both
Lemonade, I
BLC
just hated
girls.
that album. Period. Like
I know
I didn't
it
like
was
shit
empowering
on
to women.
Lemonade.
I know.
It just she could keep it. Like, but
Yeah.
everything else, I
is
agree
it
with.
because it empowered the AKAs?
Listen.
What?
It just say
I
women.
didn't like Lemonade. I didn't like Lemonade because Lemonade just didn't do nothing for me around that era. Like I just won't hear for Beyonce in that era.
Oh, you were getting
Now,
slammed
when
and
she
danced.
came with Renaissance, she got me back.
She had to get a little
Oh yeah.
on you there.
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
must have getting plowed during Lemonade. You couldn't stress Beyonce's problems. You must have had to arch her back to you. I would love to hear what that sounds like. But listen,
yeah, listen.
probably
No
springs in
shade
the
to it
motherfucking
though.
mattress, bitch. Okay, go ahead, sister. I'm sorry. Don't be
Jamar, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Um,
Jamar gonna name Christina Aguilera and Rihanna songs. Don't listen to him. Oh,
shut the hell
I'm
up.
dead.
For Miss B Day, my favorite was going to be. I always had a love for Get Me Body, the video in particular.
Yes,
Uh,
I love the video.
it reminds me of a great period in time of my life. Get Me Body, Deja Vu, of course, for that the BT performance. And what's a third one? I'll say Resentment.
Oh
I'll say
yes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
when I'm in that mood.
Yeah.
Ooh. For Sasha Fierce, Ave Maria, Hello, and what's a third one from there that I really, really like? Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams.
Okay.
Ave Maria. Oh, Ave Maria.
That got on my
Okay.
nerve.
Jamar said I wanted at the cover. On the cover.
you know what? Her worst song on that album was Satellites.
Ah.
I
Satellites
ain't
was a
cool
good
with
song.
Satellites either.
It
I
was.
ain't cool with Satellites either.
Satellite, you
You
had
know
to
what?
be deep to know that.
I lied. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna swap out Ave Maria for Smash Into You. There we go.
I love
Okay.
Smash Into You. Thank you, Jamar.
I was
That's
about
one of
to
my
say
I
songs.
like
because
that
baby
song.
There it is.
Ava
Not
Maria,
about that
no
one. Not
ma'am.
about that one. That was my shit.
I like the song that Solange wrote. That's the one I like. Diamonds used to be gold. I enjoyed that one. Go ahead, Beyonce on her white shit. Yes, y'all remember. Let's go. Who next? Sorry, Jamar.
My favorite song from Four was Always I Miss You. I don't know what it is about it.
That's a heartbreaker right there.
It was always my
Frank
favorite.
Ocean wrote that. Frank
He did.
Ocean.
It's
Remember him?
It's very it vibe at that time, mid 2010s.
The I am affirmation one about the whole record JCP.
Hey, Gabby.
Oh, sweet.
Broken hearted girl. Oh.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I Miss
Gabby
You,
said-
Gabby.
Rather Die Young, and see, okay.
She
so
was
I'm gonna-
singing on Rather Die Young, y'all. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna
Mama
say
was
this.
roaring. Like,
Nobody else really mentions this song. I feel like people forgot that it was on there, but I like Start Over.
let's start over. Okay, Jamar.
Like people forget. Nobody really talks about her. They always talk about, Of Course I Care. They talk about I Was Here, but I was like, nobody get on enough to start over. So
They
I'm gonna
don't. Now that you mentioned
Oh,
it,
I
they
was
don't.
here. I was here with that was such a good
That's
song.
that's like the traditional. You can go to the tribute stuff.
Everything that I bitch. Oh, Liam. Oh, it's Find Your Way Back. Big word, don't let it dry.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
you
Go
want to
ahead.
fight, bitch? Is that what the?
I think my mic is sitting on this damn mouse.
I think you did it on purpose. Okay,
No,
listen.
I did.
Okay, so
It's got no, I did.
for self-titled, I'm gonna go with XO. I'm gonna go with Mine, and I'm gonna go with Only because it reminds me of Rufus Heaven.
Okay, I got you with that one. Okay.
Lemonade, Sandcastles.
Wow. Wow.
Kill it now, G.
Girl.
Don't Hurt Yourself and
I agree. Don't hurt yourself with that girl.
All Night.
I love
Very
All Night.
good album, G.
I
Very
love All
good
Night.
album.
And Renaissance.
For Renaissance, Thick,
Okay.
That's that jelly, baby.
Move,
Yes, that's my jam.
Move out the way. I'm sorry. Queen to come through. I live, bitch. It's so fire.
and Heated.
Okay.
Okay.
Bitch.
JoJo.
Okay, so let's go. I'll go backwards. So Renaissance, my favorite all-time song on the album is Cozy. Okay, Cozy is like, I love this.
No, I thought it was gonna be Break My Soul all the time.
And no, and Break My Soul is my second favorite. Yes, I love it.
Lord, G.
Break My Soul. And Virgo Groove and
Hey,
Classic Off the Sofa. Those are my favorite songs off the album. So Lemonade, I would say.
shoot it now, please. Barry, put it out there.
Up,
Man, I'm
T.
sick of hearing Lemonade.
Listen, K
Formation.
Michelle, your country music didn't work. Let this go, sister. All right, back.
Why K Michelle got to do with this?
I knew you would be touched, Scotty. Now go ahead.
Go ahead, JoJo.
Yeah, so I love Formation. And what's that song that she was like, 10 times out of times that I'd be lying? That one, I like that song.
Love Drought. Love Drought.
Love Drought. I love Love Drought. I love that song. And Hold Up. Okay, those are my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Okay, for Hold Up.
Now Beyonce, I'm a little different from y'all. So my favorite one is my favorite top 3 is Haunted, Superpower.
Ooh, it's very different. Very different.
Haunted, Superpower.
I'm sorry.
And then the other one I would have to say is Heaven. Heaven couldn't wait for you.
Okay.
I know it's very different selection. I didn't really care for Partition like that.
You did?
That was my jam.
I love some Partition.
You were living for this.
Oh, Flawless. I'm sorry. No, Flawless. I would play Flawless for Heaven. I woke up like this. I love that song.
Oh goodness.
So number 4, I agree with Jamar. I Miss You and Let's Start Over, one of my favorites. And then another one by her was I Was Here. So I love her ballads on this song.
I Was Here.
Beyonce. Let's see, Sasha Fierce. I would say this is one of my least.
I think that's
albums.
everybody's least favorite.
But I would say Hello. You got me at hello.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, Josiah, don't be mad. Don't be mad. I just remembered a song. It's I'm scared of lonely, and I'm scared of being the only. How do I see you cry? Yeah, that I would have put for I Am. My bad. Go ahead, Josiah. I was like,
I like that song. And then another one I would say is Video Phone. I like the Lady Gaga remix.
Oh
because
my!
I was a big Lady Gaga fan back then.
Oh, I can tell. Okay,
I was, but not of that studio.
So I love that one. And then Single Ladies, of course. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, I like that too. What everybody did.
B-Day, Resentment, and Upgrade You is one of my favorite ones off of that one. And Green Light. Oh, and Freakum Dress. I have too many.
B-Day really is a good album. The older I get, the more I realize it.
Can I add Flaws and All to B-Day? Because that's my favorite song too.
You said Flaws and All?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I love Flaws.
But when I'm telling you, that ring the alarm, as soon as I hear that, like, oh, someone get up. We're doing a show. Like every time.
And then Signs and Crazy in Love and Dangerously in Love for Beyonce. Dangerously in Love album.
Okay, well, now for me, Dangerously in Love, the Dangerously in Love album, I love Speechless, of course. Be With You, yes, Signs, and of course, the singles, because Baby Boy was just everything to me. Child.
Yes.
I used to think Baby Boy was everything.
Yes, that was
in
my
the
song, bro.
club, Scotty, in the club. Ooh, they used to cut baby. We used to eat. We used to eat up Baby Boy. I'm Martini. Y'all hear me now? Martini's, Houston, Texas. Y'all know what's up. Maddie used to be in that bitch eating it. I'm stepping in. Oh yeah. I'm just
I
like
never heard of that club, Bartinis.
Bartini. That's because you're young and you're late. Okay, but listen, no, no. It's an
Okay.
older stab. If you know what Big Yo's is, then it was around.
Oh
like
yeah, I
Big Yo's
remember
is still
that.
around. So
My ex was a stripper.
Bartini's is now the Post Oak Lounge, Josiah, right over there off of Westheimer, where the brunch spot is across from the Wendy's. That was a gay, that was a gay club called Bartini's. It had two levels.
Okay.
I used to Vogue and Jay sat in there and I walked several balls in that motherfucker. So every time I walk in there, I'm like, damn, I got chopped here. I won this. I lost that. I almost got ran over in this parking lot. I found trade this day. It was good stuff that happened in that place. But yeah, it burned down and then they ended up turning into some straight establishments. So history lesson about gentrification in gay neighborhoods.
Oh well, all right. Okay. For me, B-Day, of course, irreplaceable and green light and kitty cat and upgrade you flaws and all, Gibby body, sugar mama,
Let me
ring the
be. I want
alarm.
to be.
And resentment, of course. And I guess we can count listen because it's also on the deluxe edition. Am I the only one who like Welcome to Hollywood? Because I used to like that.
Did y'all like Beautiful Liar?
Bitch,
No,
hold
I
on.
like
Oh, we're
Hollywood.
getting into the cuts. Talk about worldwide women.
Oh my God, I like
Yes.
Worldwide Women too.
International, no specific area codes. What are you talking about?
Yes, honey. Okay. Now I am Sasha Fierce. It ain't much that I can name that I liked off there, but I did like If I Were a Boy, surprisingly. I love Single Ladies, Radio, Diva, Sweet Dreams,
So
Scared
the
and
I Am
Lonely.
Sasha Fierce. The entire
You like radio?
Yeah, I like Radio.
Radio.
Huh?
I think that would be your speed.
Oh, girl.
the World War Halo out for me. I can never come back to that song again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white people
I
wore that
agree.
out.
That was her like Taylor Swift moment. Y'all don't understand.
Because they would not shut the fuck up about Halo at all.
You know, like that's the best one. It's about Jesus. They assumed. But she was really talking about whole. But see, that was the bottom spreading. Doom, 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 doom. All right.
For the 4th album, there's Love on Top, Party, Countdown, I Love, I Miss You, Dance for You, I Cares the Growls for me. Rather Die Young, and I do feel like sometimes I feel like End of Time should have been the first single instead of Girl.
Can you imagine if we got a video for that? Like a legit, not just the concert experience for End of Time? Oh,
right.
It would have been so much better than Run the World. No shade, Beyonce, but it's hot up. No, it's not. No, it's not.
But wasn't that the
No, it's
time
not.
where she fired her man? When she fired her dad, and she was trying to find, she was trying to figure it out on her own around that time.
This
She
was
fired Matthew.
because I think Matthew was after B-Day, if I'm correct, or it was, I think this is when she was listening to them kind of people. And this, I remember when they premiered this video. I don't know if y'all remember this. Jamar probably does. He's closer to my age. It actually premiered on American Idol. Did y'all know that?
Oh, I didn't know it came on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Beyonce came and did this whole American Idol like video promo moment, like situation type deal thing. Because she also had
1+1, right?
Well, yes, it was 1+1, but it was actually Matthew got fired between I Am and 4. There we go. But she did a performance for American Idol over the whole bit, and it was like the big thing. Like we had to watch American. I would never have watched American Idol. This is Beyonce. Yeah, like I stopped watching after Fanny. Like when Ruben and Fanny won, I was good. Like that's it.
Oh, damn.
Two favorite black people. Good. We good
Right.
to go. We don't have to
I
watch
agree.
no more. Carrie
Right.
Underwood did deserve it though. She's a beast. But like after that, I didn't give a damn. I really did not give a damn.
You ain't the only one, because I know I didn't.
Girl, I didn't want to see Paula losing what was the last of her brain cells up there while Randy Jackson cooned out, trash panded out for us, and Simon Cowell figured out if a fucking shirt could fit or not.
For self-titled, of course, Drunken Love, Blow, Partition, Jealous, Rocket, Mine, EXO,
You wouldn't rock it, bitch.
Yes,
I bet
of
you
course.
used that on many different occasions.
But
Bitch,
thank you,
shut
Jamar.
up.
That's the real question, Scotty. Have you had that song on when
I
you were
have.
getting plowed, or
I have,
better
actually.
yet, how about plowing? How about plowing?
I ain't had about plowing yet.
Are you sure?
I'm
Not even tank top, athleisure wear. Not even
Shut
that?
up, because I know what you do. I know what you talking about.
Scotty wanted to tell him that's that thick. That's
Oh my god, because I know what he's talking about. Anyway, lemonade.
I could tag somebody else in here, but it'd be too easy. I'm not going to do that. Their
You-
silence is enough for me. I can hear you breathing on the microphone. You.
Hold up. Sorry. Love Drought and All Night, as well as Formation. Still love Formation. Okay.
Bury it.
Don't hurt yourself. And for Renaissance, I grew to love Break My Soul, because at first I didn't like it, but I like it now. Break My Soul, Cuff It, Cozy, Energy, Church Girl, of course. Thick. And I remember when the album first came out, and I said I love Church Girl. Here go Jamar. Oh, you would like that song. It's about popping pussy and stuff. You would like that song. But anyway, there's a question in the chat that I need to put up here right now before we move on to the next topic. Well, next thing. And they asked, I'm trying to find it, but I think the question, there it is. The question, they said, question for the panel. What is the best Beyoncé feature? What y'all think is the best Beyoncé feature before we move on to the next segment?
In the Time with Justin Timberlake.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
In this club with Usher.
Yeah, I can agree
that's
with that.
better.
Baby, that used to slap on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, turn it up. Because Usher and B together were,
Listen, that was my
it.
shit in college, okay?
They were like top tier in the game at that point too. So
They
was
were.
very, like,
That was after Confessions.
I'm not including Lil Wayne. I didn't include him on purpose.
Well,
Crack is a black drug, kids.
The collab, I always loved The Closer I Get to You with her and Luther Vandross.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I sing that a lot in the shower. It's one of my faves.
The closer I get to you.
I love that one too.
But I feel like she killed it with Justin
nominated.
Timberlake too. In the Time, you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so we can move on to the next. The next one is Superhero of the Week. But however, Jamar kind of switched this thing around just a tad bit so we can have more conversation. And I like the way he did this. So this is what we're gonna do here. So instead of it just being Superhero of the Week, he picked 3 people, and we're gonna choose if they're a villain or a hero. Okay, there's 3 people, and these 3 people.
Ooh, can we do this differently? Hold on, I gotta add something to this.
Okay.
Villain, hero, civilian. Bitch, you're welcome, Jamar. I like that.
What's an example of a civilian? Like just
somebody that does not add anything to the equation.
Okay.
Like in this instance, like if you were to put these 3 together, someone has to be the hero, someone has to be the villain, and someone has to be the way.
Yeah.
Someone's in the way. Someone who is like, well, girl, if these 2 came up, you wouldn't be necessary. A civilian.
Okay. So we got Olivia Pope, Cookie Lion, and we got Kenya Moore. Who wants to go first?
Why these 3? Can I ask that? Is it hair care day or like what? Like
why these 3 for this?
Jamar chose it. Jamar chose it. So y'all gotta,
I chose these because I thought about just anybody that came to mind that has like controversial decisions that were done in the show that they were on that they could look at with good intentions, but were looked at unfavorably. So it's kind of like, do we think that what they did in the show, were they a good person or were they kind of like, kind of fucked up? So these are the
okay, well, if that's the case, Cookie is a hero, Kenya is a villain, and Olivia is a civilian.
Oh, I see Josiah shaking his head. I don't think he agreed with that.
I was trying to get my 2 front braids to.
Okay.
I
I'm sorry, but Kenya, you are gonna have to go into the villain role because even though I see it for you now, your prior seasons, girl, you was a mess. And if we going about it off of that, a lot of the shit you did not come with good intentions. I don't give a fuck what you and your stand base say. That's why I did not see it for you back then. But I love you to pieces now. But it's no shade. Now, when it comes to Cookie, I got a lot of homegirls like Cookie, my cousins and all of them. Shout out to Cook. All right. Like, that's just how she is. A lot of people may have seen it one way, but she was just trying to do the best that she could with what she knew. And it was working good for her. And Olivia, I mean, she all right, but she wanted to lay down with the Caucasian man and all the rest of that shit. I don't give a fuck who was president. But I like Olivia too, but she just going to be the civilian in this. All right. So that's just why I read.
So I'm gonna agree with you and make Cookie my hero. However, I'm gonna swap and make Kenya the civilian and Olivia the villain.
Same.
Because I mean, Kenya just
I got Jamar. Kenya's gonna be in court with Mark, honey. She ain't gonna have time to be in part of this. So, like, where would she be?
Yeah, it's just I don't. I mean, in comparison to the other girls, they're just more.
She worried about her second child. What we talking about?
And Olivia was the villain. She
listen. Cookie gonna be fighting Olivia for the fact that she's with Gary Owens type of men. Okay, so like, Cookie gonna have to do something for it. It's gonna be a Spike Lee joint. It will be.
Not a Spike Lee joint.
And she was
no. Well, I mean, all right.
Okay, in the world, fucking that lady husband.
I mean, all right. Well, I mean, if Millie was doing what the hell she was supposed to have did in the first place, that wouldn't have been going on. No. You know, that's kind of how I felt with Monica Lewinsky and Hill.
If a man
oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my
now,
God.
Hillary, if you was in betwixt your man knees under the desk, she wouldn't have had to do it for you and had the traces of your man all on her damn dress. So it's just like, I mean, no tea, no shade, but I mean, you know,
the way I don't agree with that. Maddie Rance does not agree with that statement. I don't agree with that statement. Women who are listening to this, I don't agree with that statement. Girl, what? You talk about
will be all right.
Listen. Just because one dumpster walked in front of a fire does not make it the calm dumpster. Excuse me, that Monica Lewinsky was at that time. Like, hold on now, sweet pea. Like, let's call it what it is. Like, Bill Clinton was already on the nasty level, and Hillary was on a pantsuit almost this close to being with someone named Roberta. Okay.
Exactly. So why is we all mad with Monica Lewinsky?
Because Monica Lewinsky knew who that man was and knew what power position. And just because her mouth is shaped like a truck doesn't mean that he needed to dump anything in there. Do you understand? Like she has a will of her own as well. Just he's a man in power. Did you see him? Like, it's gonna be all right. Listen, not everybody. Listen, T. I hear you, but oh no, I don't.
You hear me, bitch.
No, bitch.
Do your thing,
bitch,
girl.
I am Helen Keller.
It is what it is. He ain't gonna agree because we on camera, but we already know what it is, Shy. It is what it is, friend. I get it.
01101 honey. No, bitch. It's I'm Helen Keller to this. Bitch, it's gonna be some binary code for fuck no hole. No, y'all talk.
Okay, all jokes aside, fine. Monica Lewinsky, you was wrong for what you did, sis.
That's
you
right.
Was wrong.
That's
you
right.
was wrong as hell. It don't matter
right.
that Hillary won't doing her damn job because she really a lesbian in real life. But you
know,
listen.
You let her be like you let Bill be that beard. Now you got to stay out of people's business, just like when Kiki got with that man. We got to let that go. That's her business. The peen's goods apparently. Let it go.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna skip this
Monica
one because I never watched Scandal before, so I don't know nothing about Olivia Pope. I heard of her. I heard she was a bad.
Well, she can automatically be a civilian.
Hold on a good damn minute.
Look, I watched episodes, but I never binge watched the show like that.
So you haven't lived your Black experience quite just yet, young man, and it's about time to do. How about How to Get Away with Murder? How about Get Away with Murder? How about at least that? Did you see Viola Davis scream with no wig on camera and give ugly snot knees? Did you? Because it sounds like you didn't. Are you a part of the Shonda Rhimes?
Murder? Yes, I have.
So you are aware of Shonda Rhimes' writing ability for Black women and white men only situations. Okay. So there we go.
Yes,
so you need
you
need to get into Scandal, if you
I'm
will,
not oblivious.
well, you got a Netflix account, bitch. I know you sold someone's password if you don't have your own.
I was actually using my boyfriend's grandmama password. And
Not the boyfriend, grandma.
Why did you take us to Why did you take us to 2 different houses, Josiah? Why did you take us to 2 different houses?
And they kicked me out in I think they kicked me out in May, so I ain't been able to use it since.
I need you to start driving in the neighborhood with your points and stop getting on the freeway, bitch, because you be taking us somewhere. Listen, I would tell you this. Go ahead and get you a watch in. When you get to the episode when like it's her daddy gets really involved, it goes down big. Like I put this on everything. It is actually, like it's a good show. Like it's a lot of sometimes like cheesy scripting and a lot of you have to understand that Kerry Washington is a great actress and at the same time is one of the ugliest actresses with her facial expressions you ever see.
I knew it was coming.
Her cry looks like if someone ripped off Tweety Bird's beak. Like it is not great. Okay.
You're working overtime.
Jamar, talk about that play she did on Hulu when she was also with another white man.
Little Fires Everywhere.
Yeah, no. That's the Reese Witherspoon movie. I mean, the show.
Little Fire Everywhere was good, even though I hated her character. But
I've seen that one.
So itself was good.
It was a play. I forget the name of it, but they made a movie out of it. It was on Hulu. She was on there, and they were in a police station because their son got pulled over by the police, and it was this like.
I know what you talk about. What about like America's Son or something like that?
There you go. Come on, T. You there? You there? So like, you need to see her acting in that because when there's this American Son, look at that. T was on it. So like girl, I promise you need to text me the moment you see her do the face. I put this on God. It's going to be a cackle and a half the whole way.
You will know it when you see
it. It is. When I tell you, it is on. It is on.
Them gums are exposed, and them eyes.
It's like her teeth are fighting for Pez supremacy, and you don't understand what it means. It's like watching that movie called The Emoji Movie. It was really bad, but then you're like, she's really doing good here. But God, her face. I
mean, it's like Sarah Paulson cry on American Horror Story. Season.
Now you leave her good white lesbian sister alone. You let her. No,
I love her, but she having the most ugliest ass cry. You know that.
Listen, well, I'm glad Maddie said it though. I'm glad Maddie said it because I thought I was the only one who thought Kerry Washington had the most disgusting look on her face when she cried.
I chipped my nail, but yeah, I don't watch American Horror Story anymore because they're just gonna. Throw a little black person here and a little black person there kind of moment and have people with non-acting skills pop up here and give us a horrible, shitty ass storyline. They lost me after Roanoke. It's been poop. But to this point here, God bless all these women and what they do. Kenya, stay away from Mark. That's weird. You want to have a baby with him. Taraji P. Henson, I know you'll be fine. And then of course, the last individual, Kerry Washington, it was nice to see you in a show with another person by your side that, wasn't named Fitz or Steven or Tyler or Jeffrey or Billy or Kevin. And you know the one I'm talking about, but unfortunately her father got out of prison. I said you would be in something like that with a black man. You know what, Matthew? Be quiet.
You know what? We could just go to the next segment. But I like the way y'all did this. So I guess we could rename this particular segment the villain, the civilian, and the hero, I guess. That's
so I guess Cookie won by default.
Call it VHS. Ooh, villain, hero, civilian.
Okay,
we got
I'm a branding king. Yeah.
We got that. All right, so next up is movie of the week. Okay, and I decided to choose a movie that I feel that we all have seen up here, So
maybe not Josiah.
No, I believe Josiah seen.
He
And
ain't seen Scandal.
Dreamgirls, honey. We Beyonce down today.
Were you
Dreamgirls.
born, Josiah?
Nah.
Was Josiah born when this?
Look, I'll take it,
Everybody
'cause I
up
was
here
kidding.
love
I was
Dreamgirls.
shaming you all last week. I can take and receive.
Right.
Dr-
I'd have been here for Eve's
Okay,
Bayou.
verse.
Shout out to Sofa Dog.
But I'm
You know
just
what I'm
saying,
saying?
I felt like this was an easy one to pick for the first show. You know what I'm saying? So Dreamgirls is just everything. Like I can't even tell y'all what my favorite parts are because just about every part of the movie is like my favorite part.
Listen,
Every
I
man
love
has
the
his own
soundtrack.
special dream.
Turn the waves down.
His dreams are about to
Exactly.
come
I love the
true.
soundtrack too.
Life's
Like-
not as bad as it may seem. Oh, baby. Oh,
Okay.
baby. Let me tell you about this old punk. All right. So this came out in what? 06?
Yes.
Mhm.
Born 86. You need to understand, I was in my full gay awakening. So I was over at y'all know y'all young punks out there. You've been at people's houses late at night. Y'all all sleep over, even though there's not enough beds. Y'all all over there. Bitch, we used to watch this movie and we were acting it out. And I'm talking about in different groups of people. Like it wasn't just the same friend group. No. I'm at someone else's house, non-black, also doing the movie. Like everybody saw. We were in it. It was Jennifer Hudson after that full nonsense with American Idol. We were going to support Beyonce. We were giving her another try again.
Mhm.
That's the end of my discussion. I'm kidding. Jamie Foxx was also that was also Eddie Murphy's resurgence into his career because he wasn't doing so well at the time. His movies were trash, also at that time. Like this was his big
I
comeback.
agree.
He was nominated for an Oscar. Like, let's call it. Like, and should have got it. But Jimmy got soul. Yes, very that. But step into the bad side. We all know that song. Step into the bad side. Or heavy. He got so heavy, baby. Yeah. Bitch, Jennifer said, heavy. I was like, stop it. Listen. And all your demons.
Ass off in that field, bitch. She acting her ass off in there.
You
I don't care
sleeping
what
with her
nobody
and everyone knows it.
I don't care what nobody says. I'm tired, Curtis. I'm tired. I'm gonna try me right now. I gotta figure it out. Listen.
Oh my God. That was Joy saying song, child. I could not be in the car with her, honey. Whenever that song came on, she just
Somebody
turned to
listen.
Beyonce.
My mom loved that song too.
I think all of our moms love Listen.
My
Everybody
auntie
love
loved that
Listen.
song.
Everybody love
Oh,
Listen.
yeah, we had 201 views. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Yes,
Yeah.
honey. Y'all came in for us tonight, honey.
Listen, I had to deal with it with the DVD, and like I say, me and my best friend had to deal with it with this. This is back when the CDs was still the thing, girl. And every time she'd pick me up, we would always listen to the Dreamgirls soundtrack. I knew the whole damn shit,
From
word
top
from
to
word,
bottom.
because of her ass.
Top to bottom. Top to
Lord.
bottom.
Two of my
And the
favorite
people
parts.
used to stare at us when we used to just be, I mean, we would act out the whole damn thing and how we didn't give a damn. We had so much fun. Lord, I remember them days.
All of look, the burn. We had the rip burn version of the DVD. Dreamgirls, Beauty Shop. All them little,
thief.
the cookout.
Not a thief.
A thief.
Don't
Listen.
feel bad. I had the burn version of why did
A
I say
thieves.
I mean,
Thieves.
it's
They are.
okay.
Listen, you never admit that. You
Right.
talk about it off camera. Thieves. But
Right.
listen, piracy is against the law, gentlemen. But listen. That's not the joke. But two of my favorite parts from that was when Effie was in the studio and she goes, "This time Effie's gonna win."
I love it.
And then walked off. And in the last moment, and I sobbed in the movie theater. I sobbed. Was when her daughter saw her singing on stage with the group, and her daughter was in the audience just crying. I was in that movie theater. And then here come Jamie Foxx. Yeah, buddy, that's you. You are the father, girl.
Right.
You got your nose. No, I'm here for it.
It's so many funny moments in there too. Cause when they were sitting in there, I don't know where Effie was, but this was after she got kicked out the group and she had her daughter. And she's like, "Magic, read your book," and she was like, "I'm done." Then read it again. It's like, what? Shit was funny as hell to me. That movie is classic though. Everything about that movie is.
Can Precious be next week, please?
Oh,
Child, ain't nobody got time for this precious,
I
honey.
need to break it down with y'all as a group
Lord
because
Jesus.
it's
you know what,
only
Maddie?
fair.
That's gonna thank you for giving me a movie of the week for the next show. Thank
Oh,
you.
Lord. Not this.
Y'all all have
Thank
to
you.
watch it. It is trauma porn, low key, but like
It is.
we have to. I really would like to break down particular scenes that are very serious in a hilarious way, only because
He told me to sit my fat ass
Listen.
down and shut up. And that's what I
but
did.
wait,
I said,
it's get this fuck off me. All this itching.
right. It was that big fault because she made him leave.
Oh.
I said, girl, what?
Oh, how she switched up on her and said, "That's right, my Scorpio child." You see, you can't trust those Scorpios, Jamar. You can't trust those Scorpios.
Yeah.
My cat is a Scorpio, so I can't trust him either, apparently. But yeah, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a serious movie, it's a deep topic, but there are parts that I can look at today and I will cry laughing because
Me too.
Precious
Me
stealing the
too.
bucket of chicken and booming down the street.
Yes, I screamed.
Girl.
And then she got the nerve to throw it up.
I need
said,
someone to do an
girl.
edit with "Move out the way," Queen to come through.
It saddens me because I'm so used to seeing Nikki Parker on UPN, the Parker. So to see Monique in this movie,
As
coming
herself.
from Nikki Parker, bro.
Not as herself. Not as herself.
Listen, no, I'm
was like,
not as
oh,
herself.
Lord.
She based it off of y'all was all the. Remember y'all when Oprah Winfrey was on the air and they did an interview with and the brother came on because that's who she was basing the character on. We learned a lot about Monique that day, and then we met her husband. And then all
Who,
of that.
Miss Sydney? Miss girl. Shout out to Miss Sydney, honey.
Not Miss Sydney.
Shout, that's an old school queen, bitch.
God, it's trying to. That should be another movie of the week. Color Purple.
I would just say the manager. You say Sydney, the manager.
I'm so tickled.
Lord.
Listen, bitch, the conservator. Oh dear.
Ain't that's the one she called Daddy? Ain't
Queen to come through. Okay, Heavenly.
You know the fuck what?
Speaking of Heavenly, Married to Medicine is coming back in November. Y'all watching it?
Oh, that's a part of the What's the Tea segment, so don't you worry, we'll get into this.
Oh, okay.
Heavenly ugly ass laugh.
I can't wait to
I miss Mariah. We'll get there. Oh, I miss Mariah so much on that show. I got the receipts, baby girl. Like, come on
it's
now.
the walk for me. It's the walk for me.
Bitch came in there with the same hairstyle and was eating them girls in that wig up. Go ahead. Go ahead. She would rinse and recycle that same one. Parted.
I'm sorry, this is random, but have y'all rewatched For Color Girls?
Once he held the babies over that window,
I was done.
and then I got to see Miss Transphobic Macy Gray talk about some. I tried and I stroked in her. Oh my goodness, you stroked it out all right. Took that baby right out. Nah, I don't want to see that shit.
I would never watch that again.
I'm not.
Can I be honest and just say Tyler Perry is a one and done?
What the hell? What the hell is going on? I didn't do that. I swear to you, I didn't. I swear. I didn't.
See what happened when you talk about Tyler Perry? See what happened when you talk about
I
TV?
swear I
He
didn't
starts
do
fucking
that.
with our shit. See what happens?
So let me continue talking about Talisha Perry. Let me keep talking about her. Let me talk about Mabel Simmons. Let me go in there like I was going in. I'm gonna keep it real. Let's do it. I know that's a punk that must be sanctified for that camera to go off the way it did, because you know some sisters are also savored and favored by God. Thank you, but not the ones that used to mess with Bishop. I was gonna say Eddie Long, but may he rest in peace.
I just knew you was gonna say him. I just knew you was.
But you know, Tyler Perry, this big 6'5".
That's right. So that's how you know he's a good bottom, because there's a lot of space for the room. See, some people like to fuck sofas, and that's okay. But listen,
it gives me big bully bottom in a bedroom.
I say room to go. But listen, that's a great joke, Maddie. Hold that one later. I can't do
Maddie, you couldn't have.
I can't do him sometimes because it's the same message in every movie. to the point where it no longer has the same satisfaction. Plus, you also are an abomination to the wig department. And then you are the one writing the script, which is a very scary thought. Like, there's nobody actually correcting you for your mistakes or your wrongs. I mean, when does God step in? You so favored. Because I'd like to tell you, you got money and it's coming in, but when I tell you quality is not, I want to root for him so bad because this story is amazing. But every movie that comes out, my God, the poop gets bigger. It just gets bigger.
And Maddie, let's not even talk about his shows. Let's not even talk about
who is talking about them. Who is talking about them?
Let's not talk about them shows.
Are you talking about them? Are you talking
about? Talk about how he dragged a day in a whole season.
The whole season. It'd be the same day.
And it'd be like the show be good, but it's so dragged
Let
out.
me tell you
like,
when I did like
baby,
him.
Don't get some writers.
When Tyler Perry was doing Just the Play.
Yes,
I was there. Now I was there for them plays. I was at home watching it with the rest of y'all at home cackle-lackling. I thought
it's a play up here on YouTube right now.
Once those studios happened, and you notice how many punks moved to Atlanta now to be in the movie industry. Jamar there. See, look at that. IMDb. He said, I want to be right there with the Paris. And the Talishas, but it's okay. It's okay. Y'all go to that same establishment each and every Friday. I'm kidding. A restaurant is a bar out there, y'all. It's a CAC.
Shout out to Tamika Perry.
I can't do it. But listen, back to it though. God bless him. And I'm happy. For real though, I am happy for him. When people like, are you going to go see? I laugh. Are you going to watch? I giggle. Are you going to try? I don't. Like, whenever I see him in a Star Trek movie, I laugh. When I see him out of place in any film, it's funny. It's funny. Like, remember when he was like a secret agent, like Alex Stone?
Knew you was finna go there.
Like, I'm to believe you're married to a woman. That's the first big, like, unplausibleness of it all. The second thing is that you know how to hold a gun correctly. The third thing is that, like, you do masculine. I'm just kidding. But, like, I'm really kidding y'all. I promise. But
have y'all seen him in Good Deeds or something like that with Gabrielle?
Child. Another one out of place. Go ahead, man.
I love Gabrielle, but my God in heaven, hallowed be that name. Your daughter is really running the show right now because you and your husband be making these bad decisions in places.
Yes, Catherine, Alex Cross. I missed.
That's what it was called. What I say, Stone? I was close. See, Cross, Stone, Pebble.
Not Alexandria Cross. Oh my God, y'all killing me.
I like how that's spelled too. He would make it seem like that was the man's name. No, I'm just playing. But I just can't see him shooting a gun. Like a Nerf gun, like at home with his bottom husband or top who's 5'6". You know how they like to climb sometimes.
Tyler Perry does give me top.
Verse bottom and a good and head worthy. Monica Lewinsky even CT knows what that's like.
Oh,
like look at T. He's smiling. Just look at that. He know what's fit in that mouth. All that space in there. Don't you?
Josiah asked. Josiah. He said, "Yep." Josiah asked, "UT, would Tyler Perry be an option?"
Be an option for what?
For you. Would he be an option for you?
For a ballot? For like an award show?
Right. For a read or something like that? Like
for a climb up your back.
A pull back. Mine. No, ma'am. I don't let other women climb my back. I don't do that. I ain't a lesbian.
I'm going to say never say never.
I ain't no lesbian.
Let me find out. Let me get in that house and find out that man's voice swings low. I'm gonna let him swing.
Nor am I into MILFs because that's laying down with Medea, and I'm all right.
Hey, if I end up in that movie,
okay.
But
he hires me, so
like a tall, masculine man.
There's nothing masculine about Tyler Perry. Nothing is masculine about Tyler Perry.
Jamar, you're a top. Would you bend him over?
I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
Jamar, you wouldn't open the studio doors. You wouldn't open those gates.
No, no.
Would you have to put one leg up? Would you have to?
No.
Like how y'all do that thing that you do, when you're like showing that you're really in there. I don't know, but
Ew!
I heard that's the thing that y'all do. You put one leg up, and that's how you get in the second hole, is what we call it. Okay, that's good.
That's a queer connections conversation.
I hate that shit. The girl's second hole, you have a anus. Okay, listen, keep on going.
I'm weak.
I've been wondering what you're talking about, but
I forgot too. I'm tired, bitch. It's hot. What's
Well,
up?
we was I think we was in a movie of the week, but now we can.
It wasn't a good movie. I'm kidding. It was a great one. We ended up talking about holes. All right, let's go.
Now we're going into the hot topics section, and that is what's the tea.
He would pop up after saying hole.
Okay, so the first story that we got, and I know none of us really care for this person, but it's the baby. Okay. Now, the reason why I decided to talk about the baby is because I don't know if any of you guys know of this person, but he hired a gay porn star by the name of Mustang to be in one of his videos.
I remember Mustang.
Yes, and apparently when they found out that he was doing gay adult porn, he was edited out of the video, and Mustang blasted the baby on that situation.
It's really weird that he would do that, knowing that background low-key gave me what T used to give last season. So I thought he was over at T's house, all that green background.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is trade, though. I don't know if he wants somebody with them big teeth that be chomping on his booty like that, but you go on. Horses do bite. Even ponies, because he is
oh my
small.
God.
Little Sebastian looking ass. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a Parks and Recreation joke. All right.
He need all the help that he can get. I don't know why he gonna keep doubling down, making the same mistake over and over again.
He can't see past his front row of teeth, Jamar. He wouldn't be able to know if he's making a mistake or not. You see, when you get the Lanathia mouth, like how T.I.'s son is looking, all kinds of monster, high doll looking ass, but not the cute ones, but the first copies, rough draft, if you will.
Well,
it does look like Tiny and T.I. made a rough draft baby, but we'll keep on going.
I'm weak.
Well, it's just shown that the baby hasn't really evolved or anything since the last situation. I mean, let's keep it real. The baby has already low-key been canceled, not only by the black gays, but the white gays, which really means a lot, I guess, in society.
Oh, dear.
So it's just like, dude, like, why are you doing this? It didn't make any sense to me. Like,
but does it really matter if he do gay porn or not? Should it really matter? I mean,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
But his brand is homophobia. When you are that short, when you are that little, when you need to make a reference to AIDS at a show that had nothing to do with that. You have to understand the woman is the fucking up. Actually, that's bullshit. Because y'all women, you don't deserve that. That little bitch is fucking up. Definitely. That little girl, that little girl. Like, men hate that kind of stuff. The ones that came in here talking about voices and things, they hate those things. Being called something they're not. My goodness. It's okay. God bless him. No.
Well, one could argue that. No, listen to what I'm saying. You ain't let me finish what I was saying. One could argue that Mustang should have known what he was getting himself into by, even going to get the job from a homophobic rapper.
So you're saying that like Mustang like sold out and like went to DaBaby, but also like maybe he doesn't associate himself with the community because some of these gays do. With their heteronormative performative ass, but because they think that being gay is a whole thing that you're doing, but it's really not, and people don't understand that. It's just that's like their phobia, like transitioning out of their mouths into like spewing nonsense. Just so we're clear, I know he's trying to get a bag and go get your money, but like like I don't have sympathy for DaBaby also telling him to go on somewhere because DaBaby's trash, and he knew that, and he was looking for money through him with him and his perky nipples. So pop off.
Right. And
No.
then you got what you got. You got that treatment, and then you want everybody to feel sorry for you and blah 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 blah. But it's just like
why would we? Because you went to a
right,
homophobic person asking for money. That's
right,
like Omarosa trying to get back in the good graces of the Black community after she
right,
trash panded her ass out to Donald Trump. It's too
right.
late for you, sister. Y'all need to start treating Ice Cube the same way as well. Oops. Oop.
Yeah, I
That
mean, I agree. That's why I didn't touch that story when I saw it because it's like what you already knew, and I knew the girls was gonna feel away, and I ain't got time for them bitches, so I just didn't talk about it.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
coin, but also don't expect for people to lick your
Yeah,
your hole afterwards because you wanted to, you know,
because
trash pan
I
out.
know it set the folks into a tizzy, but it's just like, I guess.
Hey, did he get paid for that day? Think
That's
about that.
what the plan was. Like, what did you expect? What experience did you expect to have?
We should ask that question because technically he was there and filmed that day. So wouldn't he have been paid? He just was cut out the video. So you're mad you're not in the video anymore?
I think he did. I think from what they said, I think he still got paid. He just
Yeah. So what are we actually talking about? You got
Right,
your money,
right,
sis. You got your
right,
money.
I would be like, bitch, that's free work.
To be
right.
honest, I wouldn't give a damn long as you
Me
gave me my
either.
money.
Hold on. And you know how many people get cut out of movies that were paid that had lines in
Right.
next
And if you
caller.
feel that strongly about it,
Housewives.
and if you feel that strongly about it, get the money back.
Not that he was using the baby having this homophobic past to get people to start talking about him like, oh,
Ooh,
Right.
let me get off camera. I'm getting too hot.
Yeah. We can move on.
Things are getting too spicy for the pepper.
So next up is Miss K. Michelle.
Whoa!
She recently did an interview.
Everybody beige. Everybody beige. Come on.
So she recently did an interview with the Shade Room, and they asked her where she stood with Rashida and Miss Angela Yee. So I'm not gonna put the actual interview on the screen. I'm just gonna play the audio because I can get away with playing the audio. So we're gonna play the audio, and then after we play the audio, we're gonna come back with our opinions on what was said. So let's get into it.
Who was like, what did they say? Did you know that they asked if you ever received an apology from Rashida, and you were like, F her. So like, are you guys cordial, cool?
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's forever. Like, what do you expect from to open a bistro? Like, no, if a woman sit in your face and play with you about your abuse and tell you what you did not go through and go through a city to block you from getting your hair done or doing anything over and then sit on panels of woman empowerment. No, that's up forever.
Yeah.
That's up forever.
What about Angela Yee? Where do you guys stand?
Girl, I don't about no Angela Yee. Who the hell? Y'all the media. Y'all have been trying to let that girl win. Y'all know them bored as.
You know, maybe you should they're doing like co-hosts on Breakfast Club.
I would take it over.
You should go. You know,
they don't need me up there.
You should go
one
day.
I am banned from. I'm banned from the Breakfast Club and the Sony building. Me, DMX, and Michael Jackson. I'm in great comforts. Okay.
Wait.
I go. Okay.
They banned you because of you and.
Oh, because I was outside for her.
Oh, you were outside for her?
I was outside for her because I don't play them games. You're not finna be drinking my bottles. I don't respect it. So you want to talk to me? We're going to talk. You want to talk? We're going to talk.
Would you be open to talking?
Then you want to talk? We're going to talk. You ain't going to be talking to higher ups and media trying to block folk because you a punk.
I did not know you were banned.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl, I got my own eggs and sausage and biscuit for the Breakfast Club.
I did not know.
They said nothing in years. I've been down here peaceful. Yeah, like I said what I said to you. I never acted no type of way with you. Did that. It's the truth. I never played with y'all. It was always the truth. So that's not Wendy Williams. I love Wendy Williams.
I love her too.
That ain't none of that. Like, girl, ain't nobody around here. When I grow up, I want to be Angela Yee. Who the says like that? I don't. Want to talk? We gonna talk, but it ain't on no clearing up nothing. I'm gonna stand in my.
I heard that. I respect it. Totally, you are very. Your feelings are valid, 100%.
I love you. Your feelings are valid. Yeah. You need to do the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Okay, so that was K. Michelle talking about how she feels. How she feels at this moment about Rashida and Angela Yee. Any thoughts on that?
Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. If I was K. Michelle, Kimberly, you need to have it in your clause. Do not ask me about Angela Yee or Georgia the prune juice. All right. And don't ask like how many more times do she got to answer the same fucking questions about the same raggedy bum bitches? She done told these people over and over again, I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her. How many times do she got to tell these people that they ask the same question? Damn, like that's how I feel about it at this point. Like if I was her, I wouldn't have said shit. I'm like, I'm tired of answering that question. Y'all already know the answer.
Well, she wrote a song about it. It was Can't Raise the Man.
Like, Lord Jesus. I'm over it.
That's my contribution because that was boring as hell.
It is what it is. K. Michelle gonna feel the way how she feel. Do I think that Angela Yee is boring? Yes. I'm sorry, I do. She's better. Like it's like the Jasmine brand because she does her podcast with the Jasmine brand. She has to help her with her podcast to make it poppin'. Because unfortunately, Angela Yee don't not have that unique appeal, and that's okay. And K. Michelle's gonna be K. Michelle. I definitely seen how the band played out on social media. And just throughout the radio with them not having her on there. Like I was like, okay, because I'm gonna keep it real. I felt like over the past few years, K. Michelle ain't really done anything, or she's been.
Nah, she hasn't.
Yeah, she ain't really been popping like she was 10 years ago, and that's just 10, 9, 8 years ago. That's my opinion.
So y'all think that Angela Yee is boring and she's not missed on the Breakfast Club?
Well,
but
was that who was asking her the questions? Was that who was speaking to her?
No, that was
because that person was also. I assumed that was Angela Yee.
No, I think her name is Ambi off the Shade Room. She was on.
Did you have to say Angela Yee name like that?
Ambien? Is that what you said? Okay.
Did you have to say Angela Yee name like that?
Ambi, Amber.
I thought that's how you say her name.
Say it again.
Angela Yee. Sitting next to that purse, DJ Envy.
Not that purse.
Yeah.
Girl,
I ain't listened to this for years,
listen, because mother Charlemagne, Lagarde, Ladonna. Girl, let me tell you something about that big old apple-headed bastard. Okay, let me stop talking.
Oh, you going in? I'm here for it too.
Girl, fuck Charmaine. I don't like them
Not
or the
Charmaine.
dildo riding bitch Envy. I don't like them either. Like both of them need to sit on the two-headed dildo and fall into the goddamn pits of hell for all I care. I don't like neither one of them nor the Breakfast Club. And I live in New York. I don't listen to them bitches. None of
Swing low.
Oh my
sweet chair.
But you know what? But speaking of Rashida is trash. And even on this recent episode, this recent season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Rashida ain't been doing nothing. Rashida is like the OG grandma of the damn franchise.
I wish they'd let her go.
Oh, ageism.
She the anchor.
Just boring.
We just got to deal with it. She the anchor. Her Miss Kirk.
Why?
This is Rashida, Kirk, and Yandy So, Scotty, Jamar said he had an issue with you, and I'm just here to bring y'all together. I'm here to bring all of us together, even though we all want to fight each other and we hate each other. But I just want to make sure that we all on
Listen,
good terms.
you leave Uncle Sheeta alone.
No, Uncle
leave
Sheeta.
him alone. Okay.
I do be liking her hairstyles, though. She got cute outfits, girl. Keep it up.
Yeah, beautiful outfits. That's all I can say about her.
Wow, y'all love her. Y'all love her. You were that candle, weren't you, Scotty, that got thrown across that little apartment, weren't you?
If Scotty was, I feel like Scotty was there in another, universe at
Why
that
you
damn.
say that?
Child, I just know because the way you drag Rashida from the beginning, baby.
I don't like.
Is
her.
Yandy still on the show? Are we talking about Mendices all day?
Yes, Maddie. Yandy is still on the show doing nothing, just being messy.
I be thinking she's speaking in different languages. How many times she be saying Mendices? I'm assuming an entity is going to show up in someone's house.
Sometimes it's men DC. Sometimes she say man DC. Like it's like, do you know how to pronounce your husband's name, girl? Like,
listen,
but wasn't it revealed that they wasn't even married legally?
You leave that manager alone.
Not leave that manager alone.
You leave the managers alone now. Husbands and wives, you leave the managers out of this.
You can just tell who's up Mona ass and who her favorites are. Because
is Mona still a part of this?
But Mona's not even over the show no more, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, she's not on the show, but I still feel like that she played a big part. I had on Rashida and Yandy there because I'm pretty sure she has she's in somewhat contact of them with the new producer. So she's like, okay, whatever y'all do, y'all need to make sure y'all have Yandy on there.
Her name's still in the credits for executive producer, but she not. I think she's still getting.
Yeah, she's not like a franchise owner. Yeah.
Come on, franchise owner. She don't own a Wiener Schnitzel or a CC's Pizza.
Oh my goodness. So we're gonna move on to the next, and this is these two, Dr. Heavenly and Phaedra Parks. Now, as we already know, Phaedra Parks will be on Married to Medicine this season. And apparently, Dr. Heavenly said that they had to make Phaedra work for her check because she said that Phaedra came on thinking that she was gonna throw rocks and hide her hand, but they had to force her into some mess. And Toya said that Phaedra is a messy bitch. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, did you say Heavenly forcing someone into drama like she does every season?
Every fucking season.
She thought that was a read. She thought that was a read.
So what's the key this season? Who getting along and who ain't getting along with Phaedra?
So small Heavenly is not getting along with Heavenly.
Ooh.
That's like for real. Honestly, all them businesses that she has, she might as well be a doctor. Goddamn it! And then also, is Contessa still there?
No, she's fired.
No, she gone.
Good.
And Amila left.
Good, because I wasn't in there. It's sad to see a couple part, but they weren't interesting. There you go. Right. Is Quad still doing this? Like, what's happening here?
Quad? We don't know what's going on with Quad.
I don't want to know. I want Quad to get some business somewhere else. And I it was funny. I would watch Quad on another show. I can't do her with this group anymore. I can't.
Okay, tell me why. She wasn't gonna be on the show. Then she was. Then she wasn't. I'm like, which one?
To me, it was, for one, Mariah is still a producer on the show, so no one got she actually, people are like, oh, she got fired. She quit the show. That's the one, right? Two, to me, there's something about me not being interested with her on the show without a husband and without a friend. And I mean, like a friend, like how Mariah was at the time when they first rolled up in this bitch.
Right.
Like, it's not the same. Toya ain't your friend. Heavenly's not your friend. Jackie don't give a fuck about you. Forgive me for saying that. The loud one who I like, Simone, Dr. Simone. Real talk. Like, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Cinto.
I love the way she yells.
I love the foolishness of Dr. Simone. I love her down. But like, for me, Quad, when she start yelling, them eyes close and she becomes a Muppet. I don't
remember that time when she did that whole monologue and what she said.
I was just about to say that.
And when you did,
don't do this to me.
Don't you like? I thought she was about to call a whole bunch of people from the dead or something. I didn't know what was happening, but like, I like her like individually. I love her individually. I just do not like her with this group no more. I'm like,
How she say
give her a different show.
I don't want to
Please.
hear this mess. I tried. This is not about a show.
This is my life.
This is my life.
Let me stop.
Yeah,
That shit was funny as fuck.
she is fun. I don't like her right now.
Yeah. I thought they would have brought Audra back because
No.
Nah, we don't need Audra
I didn't
back.
like her though. I didn't like Audra, but
No.
Nah, we don't need Audra back.
Is that other one who was not Lisa? There, you know, the one that look like a Lisa, but not like a Lisa. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Anila.
Yeah,
she's gone.
She gone.
She's not coming
Thank
back.
God. Thank God.
Whoa, wait. Let me tell you how I knew I wasn't going to enjoy their storyline. And I'm glad I didn't choose to learn her name. I knew her face. I knew her husband's. I knew her mother's. And I knew her complaints. She was not built. She was not built for that show. I don't know what you're doing on there, sister. You give me E Entertainment, not Bravo.
Right.
Let's see who else. Toya. I don't know. Sometimes I love her and sometimes I laugh at her.
Not with her, but at her.
Yeah.
Never with.
But I did feel bad for Toya last season.
You can.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, I just want you to know I allowed it. But poor Eugene.
And I hope they're not gonna buy another house because every season
they be renting. They be renting if that was the case. Because them saying buying is now code for renting, as far as I'm concerned. Giselle would know all about that.
She would. She would be the first one on the list.
But yes, I like the show. Dr. Jackie's my favorite, even though she's.
But my thing is, y'all, and I think I mentioned this with Scotty and T. Where the fuck Phaedra is gonna fit in? Because Phaedra, I feel like Phaedra is so fixated on not really sharing her life or not opening up. How are you going to fit in with this group of women, Phaedra? Like how? I feel like Phaedra is going to be a bust this season, possibly.
Well, how she'll fit in, she'll make up a lie that could possibly hurt someone's career, family, fortune, all of their life, every bit of work they've done, completely destroy all of the things that they put their efforts into, come onto the reunion show and then put a dum-dum in front of them and make them be the scapegoat. She could do that.
Not put a dum-dum in front
Not
of them.
with these women.
Did I lie?
No, you didn't lie. You didn't lie at all. That's why I don't understand why people want her back. I don't understand why.
Oh no, I want her back.
On Housewives
no.
bad.
I want her back. I want her back, Scotty. She's needed.
Can you tell me why?
Because an idiot sometimes maketh like a show. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
Like there has to be one fool in the bunch. Like there has to be. Like, and we can't make a fool like every time. Like Marlo is a con fool. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like there's like a record, but like multiple records. Like she's decorated by the Grammys, if you will. I'm sorry. Like Marlo's on there chasing, what is it? Echo jeans? Like, what are you talking about? Like, is it it's giving like cut and stitch energy, or like possible he goes to one store that has everything that he needs and that's his shopping bill. And you know what it is, strip mall energy. Like, I don't know what's happening with her. Do you have the kids still? I don't care. Are you still with that white man? Is he still paying this townhome that looks like Kim Zolciak when she was with, whoa. Like no.
I'm dead.
No. And Candy's fine on the show, but it's almost like they put people on there so Candy could yell louder than she is tall.
Well, since we talked about Housewives, we could segue into that then. Since we talked
good,
about
because no one talks about Married to Medicine that long.
Yeah. So as we know, there have been some conflicting reports out there. They were saying that there would be a reboot of the show where all the women would be fired, but then there was another report saying that most of the women will be recasted with the exception of 2. They were saying that they would keep Candy and Kenya and possibly Sheree. But then Sonya came out and said that those reports are false. And also they are also saying that Bravo was approaching Portia to come back, but Portia is playing hardball. And she's saying that she wants to be the highest paid housewife of all franchises in order for them to bring her back. Portia.
No, man.
Portia.
No,
so let's get into this. Do you think they should all be fired?
Yes.
I say let the show go, honey.
Like, not even. I'll talk about that New York reboot real quick. While it is a new cast and people were upset about it, I kind of like watching it because it is fresh and these are new people. So I feel like I'm doing this story all over again, but it's different, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do legacies, move it over there and then bring them to a legacy show and it be a Peacock exclusive.
Right.
I'd watch that. I ask Drag Race. They still all my other ideas. So like, yeah, like honestly, like that's a smart move to make. I need Portia back on my television screen for multiple reasons. Foolery, tomfoolery, beauty. Her sister, who's cool. I enjoy seeing her sister. And like, honestly,
I love her sister.
I don't want to see that baby fathers of hers, but I would like to get into I want to get into her husband and do that full bit with her again. And also the difference between the time she's left the show and her coming back now. Okay. Like it's a little bit different. Like we saw a glimpse of that for the girls trip, but not a full run through. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's time for her to return. Y'all know I want Nene back, but that's not gonna happen. But if it did, thank God, because I just need some dumb shit. Like that's what I mean by dumb. Like she's gonna give me some stupidity. There's gonna be something silly that happens. She's not gonna take herself too serious, like some of these people do all the time. It's gonna be a lot more lighthearted. Like I know a lot. Like maybe y'all like Drew. I didn't care for it. I didn't want it, and I kept getting it. Like dog biscuits at somebody, and the girls were praising her. That is lame. Like, what is like? Okay, I don't know. Y'all can have the show. Sonya, you're a gold medalist over here, giving us not even a placeholder, not even a podium position with your placement on the show. I want you to have that beautiful baby with your fine ass husband and get the fuck on.
Agreed.
Get on. Like,
agreed.
Because like no shade, but like as much as I see you struggling to find funny moments in your life, as much as I see you try to have your clapbacks and all that kind of stuff, you are not a housewife built for reality television. You are somebody built for an A&E special about athletes in their own lives, and they get to follow them around because y'all are so
fucking say that she need to be on WeTV.
Yeah.
But we still got them.
You talking about Sonya?
You got to do A&E. Some sort of learning.
Sonya
TLC. That's what I said. TLC.
I was about to say because Sonya actually had her own show before on WeTV a long time ago.
No, she's not that interesting to carry her own show. No shade. I said in the show with athletes. Oh
no. I know what you're saying. I'm saying I was responding to what Josiah said. Josiah said she should be on WeTV, and I said years ago she actually had her own show on WeTV a long time ago. It was about her and her family back then.
And see what happened.
One season.
Yep.
I agree. She can go and take not cousin bat lady with you. All right, since you want to be fooled and finagled up with that bitch, take her with you. And you could also take a Billy Goat named Mugshot. You could take her too. I'm sick of the three of them. And she been out a goddamn thing. You could take her too. I'm sick of all of them.
No. Sheree needs to go. I'm tired of seeing her get embarrassed on television. You have a knock-kneed, cross-eyed man over 6'8" stepping into your household completely. Like you had a whole stranger that didn't even show up for you last season. This season, somebody that we knew who wore you out in court, wore you out in your home again. Like you are. It's embarrassing to be you, Sheree. It's embarrassing to be you at this point. Hate to say it.
Well, I feel like this. The only as much as Nene gets on my nerves, her and Portia are the only two that I would accept back. But we know Nene ain't never coming back at this point. We'll never say never, but
never say never say never. Because if it does, when I tell you that would be the day them ratings go through the roof.
They would.
And everybody needs to play their part after that. Just
right. Now I don't know. Like I don't mind Portia coming back either. Because for the same reasons that Maddie listed. But I think the problem with this show too is they want to get some big name people, and I don't think they need that. Give us some people that we don't know. Because
big name people would they be
What-
thinking
right.
of that
That's
we
what I'm
wanna
trying to
see?
see.
That will want to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
That are going
Like,
to be authentic.
they're right. They're not gonna be authentic. They're gonna be too busy trying to save their
Sukihana?
reputation.
She's engaged or something like that. I know his toe was in her mouth. Is that a part of marriage?
Oh my god.
Is that what they
That's
do?
not Housewives material.
You don't think so?
Ooh.
Like, I mean, but listen, if we could have Erica Jane, excuse me, or whatever her new last name is now, Russellberg, I don't know, talking about expensive to be me while she's dancing with, plain victims' money. I think we can have Sukihana on the Real Housewives since, Andy's bar is so high.
Well, someone said, hear me out. Add Tamar and Tamika Scott from Escape.
That's gonna be too much. Tamar.
No to Tay Muppet, but I am here for Tamika.
I love Tamika, but no Tamar.
Actually, we can wait on Suki because Baddie's East is coming out, and I will be tuning in and I will be reviewing that one. I will be.
I knew you would.
Because Bad Boys it didn't do what it needed to do.
It did not.
They didn't do Houston justice at all. I was like,
it flops every season, Maddie.
It was fine until we got to a point when we saw the girls can't fight. Well, not everybody, but some girls can't fight, and also the favoritism that a couple people were showcasing was pissing me off.
And no reunions.
No reunions.
What are we doing? Natalie, you have reunions for Baddie's East. The girls come a swinging. It's giving now that's TV energy with a different background.
Bobby, I Love You Per had a reunion. Why not? Why couldn't Bad Boys?
Every time it's
well,
time
maybe
for Bad
Bobby
Boys
had
to
the
have
budget.
But every time it's time for a Bad Boys reunion, half the folks don't want to go.
Well, that's because they're gonna show their real, never mind. The girls don't want to show up in their thongs, I mean, their house slippers and shit. It showed they maybe weren't able to rent fashions quick enough.
And then this past cast of Bad Boys are just unlikable too. Like, I hated just about everybody.
I like Banger.
I love
Banger. I like Banger.
They played with him, talking about he lost some fights. Girl, I saw that man tagging. I'm like, don't do that. Now that perm was swish, bitch, but like he was tagging though. Now, Miss Mama from Florida, who looked like she was 3 seconds away from that lean, the stylist who helped about the Saucy Santana's ex-husband with the teeth. Boy that went home sick for reasons.
Big Lou?
Yeah, Lil Lou.
You know what?
Oh no, Big Lou got a big ass dick. I see why they call him Big Lou. I saw that floating around on X. Big Lou.
That's adorable.
I see why they call you Big Lou, Big Lou. I'm on your side now because I ain't fuck with you at first.
They can give you a big penis, young man, but if you do not have the foundation to hold that whip, I don't want to see the wheel. All right, you don't need to drive in my lane. I'm just asking you. I need you to learn how to parallel park at this.
Oh my God, not parallel park.
Now, Chef, look at me. I'm sorry, we're off of Housewives here, but Chef D can go rotate.
T. Yes.
So,
Chef Teeth, absolutely.
Okay, listen.
Was such a disappointment.
That's a nice word to use for him. I saw a sweater punk get up in everybody's face and fight anyone smaller than him at any given opportunity.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
He don't know how to fight. He just pushed his body on folks. It's like I kept seeing him move chest and mouth first, and shoulder and arms would then follow. Also, Kirk Franklin's son, as fine as you are,
he's a disappointment.
Beautiful man.
I would now roll me over, but at the same time, I'm afraid you couldn't because I see you're.
He's such a punk.
Like you're like Yummy from Jocelyn's Cabaret. You be kicking, sister. Who is watching Jocelyn's Cabaret? By the way, it's a fool. It's a fool.
I knew your ass was gonna be watching it. I knew you would.
I pretend I don't watch anything on Now That's TV or anything on Zeus, but baby, I keep them subscriptions going. I be in the Big Lex collection, the Deja Vu household, because the girl's about to be fired next real quick. Then I just finished this Safari's Academy. No, it smelled in that household, bitch. Piss and vinegar. It smelled like piss and vinegar and burnt hair. You know it did. Then Zell Swag had a show. Can you believe?
What the fuck?
About what?
Girl, I was like, they must have had a bus up there testing them bitches every week. Listen, not even throwing that out there, but that program was musty. They were being the baddest bad boys. Okay. Zell had a show about the baddest of bad boys. They were straight. There were men in there.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't even finish it.
Gay men in there. They had everybody up in there. And they sat in this little rented mansion. And honey, when I tell you poor. It's like the same house they used for the Gemini show. See, did you know that boy that shaped like a cursive S was on that program?
Oh my God.
Shamar, is that his name?
Oh, yes.
The one that looks like
Did
he's
you
in the middle.
say shaped like a cursive S?
Yes, that's what he said.
He looked like he looked like in the middle of doing Baby Boy and then stopped. Like, listen.
Oh my goodness. I cannot.
Like, I just imagine he enjoys the song and the music video Beautiful Liar because there's this one part he can really eat up better than anybody else, right? But no, he was on that show. They were fighting, trans women was fighting with the women's and the men's was fighting with the trans. It was a lot to take in. And the only reason I watched that show was the security guard with his fine big chest and himself. That's TV. $4.99, y'all. I put this on everything. It's musty, but it's great. Everyone who is a failure from Zeus has found their way to Now That TV. And now That TV girls like E.T., she's going to be on Baddies East on Zeus. So there is an equivalence of exchange. There is.
It's too much for me.
Oh, wait.
It's
I'm not
too musty for me. I can't.
Do you know what blue fart? Do you know what a blue face Barbie looks like? Do you know what a blue face Barbie looks like? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? You haven't seen what a blue face Barbie looks like? Okay, after this, we're not going to do it today, but you look at it. You go look at it. Saucy, go look at that Gemini house. It's stupid. It's poor. It's very, very underwhelming. Station, right? But you're going to see this bodyguard with pew, pew. And I was like, hey, every time he got the shot, I was like, thank you. Because, listen, it was a lot to take in. The girls were fighting for no reason. People were arguing over tampons and all that kind of stuff. It was wild.
Not tampon.
I made that up, but here we go. It sounded interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Scotty, what's the next topic? I'm so sorry. They're going to be mad at me again this season. They're going to be mad at me again.
No, you have killed me because you said it's musty, but it's good. I'm so damn.
But no, Station. You all can take that home with you. Tell me why I put it on there. Station. When you walk into the DMV, Station, no deodorant. Riding the bus that day. That man's had a long day at work. He must have forgot his degree because, my God, it's speed. Go ahead, Scotty. I'm tired.
So now we're gonna go into the last topic for What's the Tea, and then after the last topic, we're gonna go into our last segment, and then we're gonna be done. Oh. So here is the last topic for What's the Tea, and that is this ongoing thing that's been with Erica Mena and
racist,
honey. Okay, so I know that Jamar does not watch Love and Hip Hop, so what we're going to do
because
is
he's boring.
So what we're gonna do is
every time I just can't do it.
We're gonna play the clip. It's very short. They don't have the whole scene. We're gonna play the part that matters.
Here come that strike.
So, no. I ain't even gonna. You only gonna hear the audio.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So this is what was said. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to explain because I know everybody else probably know except for Jamar, so I got to explain what's going on to him. But this is what was said at the scene, and this is why everybody is talking. Let's listen in on it. Wait, there you go.
Compare us though, because at the time
any woman would have.
And why? Why would you compare?
Your friend and he felt that way. I was his wife, and he felt nothing.
That don't have nothing to do with me. If he felt nothing for you, so it's just confusing.
So
like, why?
Me if you were in my shoes, you're telling me you wouldn't feel no type of way as a woman?
What do you mean if I was in your shoes? In what way? What do you mean? Because I feel like your problem is, Erica, you feel like you're the first woman to be divorced. That's the problem. Really? I feel like you're acting like you're the first woman to be divorced, and you're the first woman that's left with 2 children to fend for. I've been doing it for 14 years. Welcome to the club.
Girl, I've been doing it for
nowhere.
16.
Okay?
16.
Okay, with 16 your son that don't like you. My son loves me.
How do you know
Let's talk about that.
My son loves
you. Wait, how do you know about my son? You said I know, right? That's what you said. Started the conversation and say I know.
You don't know about my I don't believe y'all just
No.
Grace is officially disgrace in my book. This woman was given a second chance at life by God. And here she is choosing to use that second chance at life to come at me and my son. It just speaks volumes on who she is. Once you cross the line and speak on my kids, just know we will forever have beef.
These bitches ain't just shaking tables, they flipping them. What the?
That bitch should have died. You want to mention my kid? You should have died, bitch. Yo, open the door. Let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna mash up in here. Let me out, bitch. Your son hates you. Your son hates you, bitch. You monkey. You blue monkey.
Eric, I cannot believe you. You just called this girl a monkey and then said she should have died. What type of is this? You have Jamaican children. Would you like for somebody to call your children monkeys?
But why did you feel the need to compare us?
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm weak.
All right. So that is the scene that got everybody talking.
Yes, I know.
Erica, Mena, and Spice were arguing at the table.
Whew.
They were going back and forth over what Safari had said. Spice said that Erica act like she's the only person that's had to raise children on her own. Told her welcome to the club. And then she said she's been doing it for 14 years. Erica said it's been 16 for her. And Spice said with your son that don't like you. Then that's when the table flipped. That's when they argued. That's when Erica said she should have died. That's when you kept on hearing Spice say, your son hates you. Your son hates you. And then that's when Erica called Spice a monkey and then a blue monkey, and then she also made monkey sounds at the end of the scene. And this has people on social media in an uproar. So on one hand, people are upset because of the racial, because it's racial and the colorist comment. And then there are some people who feels as though it's a battle of words, and when you go low, some people go to hell. So I'm asking what you guys think about that.
No.
Well, I already said what the hell I had to say. I'm not saying the shit again. If y'all want to know what I got to say, y'all head over to my channel, because I still feel the same goddamn way today that I felt when I saw the shit on Tuesday. So it just is what it is. So go ahead, Sister Maddie. Take it over, honey.
Erica is a racist, and this was basically how that came out. And she couldn't believe a dark-skinned woman like Spice would say something like that to her face. And the first thing that she thinks to call her is a monkey, knowing that she's been with many black men have been inside of her. You've had so much. I can't say that, but listen, you already know. As much as a bastard. Hold on. Okay. Don't be over here mad at one bastard factory to another. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. First of all, you slept with Safari, so that's your first big L. That's why you're really upset. That's why you're really, really mad that you're having these problems with this dude who has a free OnlyFans account. I know, Erica. Them videos are between $5 and $15, by the way, everybody. Pop off. By the way. Lots of penis.
Yeah, please. You can see it on Free Facts.
Actually, more balls than anything. So if I really wanted to talk about that and we really wanted to give beef forever, I would say that you had a whole lot of bag on your purse and not a lot of stick. But that's not what this is about. It's about you getting mad at someone saying that their child does not like you and that they hate you. They actually didn't call you a bad mother. They actually didn't say you were a shitty mom. Nothing came out like that. It was in reference to you going back and forth, and Spice said some shit like that. Now, Spice was dead wrong for what she said. Why are we even going here today? But that's Spice's character. Sometimes she goes this level. But like Erica could have dragged her for multiple things. She could have left it at, I wish you were dead, bitch. Honestly, left it there and we would have been done. That's already low. But she called her a monkey. I can only imagine what she's called Safari to his face when the cameras weren't on and when he's also not in front of her to the people that she knows, bitch. It's the first time that's always not
But I
been
don't
their
even
first
think
time.
Safari. But I don't even think even if she did, Safari would really give a damn because that's his fucking preference, in my opinion. He'd just let her get away with it. Just like I felt like how he showed how he gave Grace those voice notes. I personally, and this is just me.
I thought you already made your point, T. I thought you already made your point, T. Now you're talking about Safari.
No, well, I'm
now
making
you're talking
another
about
one,
Safari.
bitch.
Okay, now you're
My whole
Safari.
thing, I really want to know.
Nothing to do with these women. Go ahead.
I really want to know if he and Erica Mena was co-parenting amicably, and I want to know if she was still giving him up the pussy whenever he wanted to. Would he had then let Grace hear those voice notes? That's what I want to know.
Is she Hillary to you now? Is it her fault she
No,
wasn't in that bag?
I am asking a question. If he and Erica Mena were on good terms, would he still have went to Grace and said, "Oh, well, let me tell you, think she's a good friend to you. Let me tell you what she really be saying about you behind your back and blah 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 blah." That's all I want to know. I want somebody to tell me would he still looked out for her in that way if they were still cool. That's what I want. That's it. Now that's it. That's all I.
Hey, Jamar. So you heard that clip. Do you have something to say before someone says you don't say anything? We overtalk you because they're gonna say it.
Well, I have definitely seen this clip. It was all over the interweb, and I mean, I agree with what y'all said. Like, it's Erica has always given me Veronica Vega energy.
Ooh, Veronica Vega.
Jamar's last reference for the Love and Hip Hop series.
So, it's trash on both ends, but it's just like when somebody gets mad and you reference something like a racial slur like that. It's like calling people's children monkeys. It's like
you might be a racist.
Why does your mind go there? Like, there's nothing else you can say about her but to call her a monkey.
Like Spicy Beatley was a monkey. Huh?
Right.
Huh? You flip the table, baboon. Like, do you see how that works? Like, what are you talking about?
And my thing is, she got Jamaican kids, so does that pertain to her kids?
It's that same ethnicity as the bitch you talking about that you calling a monkey.
That's what
I mean, and if we keep it 100, the energy was already so off. I mean, Spice was over it. Erica got over it, huh?
So, like Shakana was there. That's already off energy. Like, let's have that conversation. What is Braceface doing there trying to mend fences when they're always in something and always acting like, I don't know why I'm in?
I was like, oh, Shakana the mediator? Okay.
Listen, you let Queen Toad do what she do, because baby girl be out there just.
Oh my God, not Toad. Oh, she do look like a toad.
Ribbit.
Well, child, that's how I feel about a girl. It is what it is.
Who look like you said Shakana look like a toad?
Yes, Scotty.
Yeah.
You said Shakana look like a damn toad, and I can't unsee it now.
Oh my!
The people in the comments are already telling me to have several seats, but it's like I told the people. I don't know what more y'all want from me. I said to both. I read Erica Mena down. I don't know what more the people want me to say to her. I read Erica Mena down. Y'all just mad because I said what I said about Grace and what I have for Grace, and I still feel that same goddamn way.
You want to tell us,
I read Erica Mena down.
In so many words, he was saying in regards to Spice that she shouldn't have brought up Erica's like parenting or her kids.
I wanted T to say it. Why you give me the playback? He keep on saying he would.
Because he act like he don't want to say it.
I don't want to say it because see, everybody get all upset because they just want me to solely be upset with Erica. And when they do that, it pisses me off because I said I spent 10 minutes going in and letting have on Erica Mena. And I didn't even say nothing bad or wrong with Grace. I just said, girl, I ain't caping for your ass like that. I said, if the people are doing it for you, that's fine. I ain't doing that shit. But I gave all of my venom and vitriol to Erica Mena. And I said, if they want to get rid of her, I don't care. But the people still got mad.
They're not gonna get rid of her because Evelyn's still on Basketball Wives, so go figure.
And isn't Erica the oldest cast member on the show? Like, it makes sense, right?
Ooh.
Maybe by miles.
Yeah, but you know, the folk got mad. When don't they get mad with me, child? They've been mad with me all 2023.
2109.
Well, we can go ahead and go into our very last segment, which is probably one of my favorite segments that we always do, which we talk about real stuff, and that is queer connections. Okay, and I just feel like since this first episode has been very fun or whatever, let me ask you guys a question. I think mostly everybody up here knows what they identify as far as positions are concerned. So my question to you guys is, would you ever go on the other side? And what I mean by the other side is, if you identify as a bottom, would you ever be a top?
Ooh, I just give a story time about this shit in Crema? Weren't you there when I did the story time about this, Scotty?
Everybody else didn't do that. I want to know what everybody else would say.
Oh, okay. It was a horrible experience, y'all. I will never do it again. Okay. Kudos to the tops up top for enjoying all of that. But see me,
Maddie went off screen.
At least I could say I tried it. All right. I took one for the team. I could say I tried it and I can die happy. But they got it, because that's just not my thing.
Jamar, would you ever be a bottom? Would you ever try being the bottom?
You may as well. I tried being the top. Go on ahead and toot it up in the air one time. You might like it. What you scared you gonna like it?
I said I would have to be head over heels, back left, up, down, and diagonally in love with a motherfucker. And then have an entire bottle of tequila. And then and only then will I consider.
You gonna be Putin, sis? I don't think so. You gotta clean your oven before you stick something in it. You know.
You better believe it.
You know, you don't want things coming out burnt and crispy.
Damn sure don't.
Or wet and soupy.
Because you'll never hear the end of it. That's it for you. Your business gonna be all in the street.
But I'll tell you, a real one won't spill your shit, but there ain't that many of those.
Okay.
And they will never
when you find that one that's not gonna be that rude, gonna actually come with a hot towel and be like, it's okay. That's a keeper. Not a keeper. Now, you messy old top punk sister was out here with your little blouses, you bastards. I heard a conversation the other day, not the other day, but a couple weeks ago at the bar, and someone was, girl, he got on me and just laid it all on top of me. And I said, oh, not a shitting story at the bar. Pulled out his picture and everything.
Oh.
See,
rude.
Some guys flashed me too. At Crocker at the bar. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Oh, honey, not that splash.
Oh,
a backsplash.
Oh,
not in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. But thank you.
I missed
that.
But I didn't even hear it.
That's okay. So you're not a real bottom. You would have understood the flow of that conversation. You versus
okay,
Queen.
Period. Point.
Okay. See, you already know. See, thank you. Thank you. From one on my tummy to my back to another inside, if it's right. I thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I say you will never hear the end of it. It's equivalent to when a woman's vagina is dry and loose, and it's equivalent to when a nigga dick and stroke game is little and ain't hit. It's equivalent to that. He gonna have your business all on the street. Watch out for that one.
What is the best way to say that a man's D is not good?
Tell him to do it again.
Right.
And you lead.
Right.
Like Jamar, you being passive, you take control of the situation.
Or you be like, you know what, babe? Instead of doing it the way we did it last night, like I went to the store. Yeah, I went to the store, right? And the lady told me, like, this gonna get us there, babe. Like, let's try this. Like, that's the way you do it. So, because you don't want to bruise your man ego.
A fist. Yeah, he said a fist.
Yeah, you don't want to bruise your man ego, so you be like, let's try it like this, babe. Let's,
Okay.
and
Jamal looking.
yeah, well, y'all know what I mean. Not fisting, but y'all know,
Have
like,
y'all ever
go
dealt with a man that was limp?
like go to the store, get some lubricants, so get some massage, something, maybe a little toy here and there, because you don't want to bruise his ego.
Josiah, what you were saying?
Have y'all ever dealt with a man that was limp?
Yes.
Yes.
How did that go?
It ended.
It didn't. It didn't. I didn't want to waste my time or his.
Listen, God bless that individual. Handsome, very much that they were having some issues that day. I was ready. I had prepared. I had spent hours. I hadn't eaten. So yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Go. Now, if we was in a relationship and some shit like that happened, that's all right. We're going to go get something to eat right now. But like, because once you've done damning me and condemning me to hell, I need to go get some food. Like on a real note, once our Sodom and Gomorrah is finished, I have to eat.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, let me ask y'all: have y'all ever went with a bottom that was loose as a goose? Got you on a chase like cranberry juice? Like, did y'all ever went with someone who was easy to get in and then slipped out?
That's
and
for
so
the
on and so forth.
I haven't experienced that.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I haven't.
In my I don't believe you.
I have.
I know there's some mudslides out there.
Jamar said he has.
I know Jamar has.
Was you disappointed? Like, was it one of the ones where they hyped up their sex game and it was so good and tight and right and they could ask you back and they had you all pumped up for it, and then once you got it, it was a complete disappointment?
No, well, it wasn't a case where they had just got me, up and pumped and ready for it. It just was I had always wanted to do it, and we just talked about it. We just got real drunk one night, and then I thought in my mind that it was going to be one way, and it was not.
Mm-hmm.
It was not. And
I had a couple of them.
Well, what was it then? Like, let me give you movies. So, was it Happy Madison or was it Dune?
Oh,
thank you, Josiah. Yeah, punny. So it was Dune.
Yeah.
Ooh, or was it Waterworld?
No.
Like, okay.
No.
So the Meg 2.
It was.
I'm weak.
I can't. What can I remember?
Is it Tremors?
It was Gone with the Wind.
Not Gone with the Wind.
Oh, well, see, sometimes that's just the whole talking, sis, unless it has a little OD.
But you still do that after it's not in anymore.
Well, no, that if your wop is big enough, word for penis there, there may be a little air that comes out the pockets because you went a little far and heavy. I'm sorry, I'm talking about nasty stuff, babe. I'm gonna put you. He's not even a year old talking like this vulgarities, but yeah, sometimes it says hello because it left you left. Come back sometimes. It did sound like that. It didn't sing you a song on the way out.
Okay, well, Jamar and Josiah, what is the nicest way to tell a person that the ass is not good?
Oh my God.
I mean, I literally just stopped midway. I was like, okay, well, this just ain't it. And
that's so mean, JoJo.
Like Josiah pulled out a pillow and put it on the back of his head. Like, look, there.
Like, you could at least say, well, look, you can just give me head. Like, you could at least say that. You just like,
well, that's, and I do tell him that. I say, well, do you just want to give me some head or something? And just call it night. I'm tired. I'll say I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I have a long day.
Oh, you done crushed his soul. That's a bottom. That hurt. You sitting there huffing and puffing, and then they come out of nowhere. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
When they be leaving, Josiah going,
First question. I have tried to bottom in my past, and it just never worked out, y'all. It just never worked out for me.
It was with Jamar. That was the poop poots he was talking about. La 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 la. I'm playing.
Oh, weird.
No, but I can't. If it's not, if neither one of us is the top, the way that shut this bitch, I hate her.
Jamar, I love you down, but
oh God!
I don't think
it's true.
No. I don't look at none of y'all like that. I don't even look at none of y'all sexually like that.
Good.
And I hope y'all the same with me. Y'all don't look at me sexually.
So that would be lesbian.
You're a child.
Thank you. Amen.
But no, like if the vibe is off, I can't just outright say it like Josiah said. I have to. And I found a way. This has worked for me in the past. It's like, because with me, if the vibe is off, then my body reacts, and my body's over and done with. It starts to be like, okay, we're gonna come back down. So you have to fake it and be like, oh, this is something so amazing, and you already came and just threw the condom away and said,
you fake it.
See, I don't know what that's like because I've never done that.
And because my body has already started to react like, yeah, I'm not in it no more, and so you have to just and then you throw the condom out and be like, yeah.
Maddie, stop! Please stop!
Oh my God!
What does that look like? What does that look like, Jamar?
Right.
Do you vibrate? Like, because what does a real one then look like for you? This is a lot.
Oh my God!
This is a lot. This is a lot. That's why you got an IMDb. You started there. That's when you learned to start faking stuff. There you go.
Well, hey,
I would love to see how to do that. I bet it wouldn't be boring.
So
how are those 4 channels, by the way?
Oh my God. So another question. Have you ever had sex with a person and it was bad, but you gave them a second chance?
Yes.
To do it again?
Yes.
Did they do it better the second time?
Yes.
Or not?
No.
Yes.
No. It was the same outcome both ways. I wasted my time twice. 5 minutes of my life twice. I'll never get back.
How many times should you give a person to do it right?
Wait.
Well, have y'all ever been the person on the other side that probably gave bad sex when y'all was younger?
Hell no.
I wouldn't answer that question because I'm not a fool.
No. Absolutely not. I don't know what you mean.
Were you ever bad? Excuse you?
Excuse me, Mom.
Sometimes, some people in high school, 16, 17, don't know what they're doing, and they probably
sound like you, Josiah. Yeah. Sounds like you could. Maybe the top row could relate to that. I don't know about down here, downstairs, the basement. Good.
Let's just say 34-year-old Scotty is much better than 21-year-old Scotty. I will say.
Oh, Scotty.
I give you that.
Because I was inexperienced. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20.
Never will I ever.
Well, you waited longer than I did. I was 18.
Well,
I was just about to graduate high school. I said, fuck it, I'm going to get rid of it. And that's exactly what I did.
Not the baby. Not getting rid of a baby. Bitch, you had the same conversation as your classmate that day. Fuck it, I'm getting rid of it.
Basically.
Except yours was more of a throwaway, while theirs was I'm a prom night dumpster baby.
Are y'all...
Listen, y'all make your own decisions. Do what you need to do. It's your body.
Are y'all size queens?
No.
No,
now I learned that as I got older that don't matter.
It don't.
Bigums and they hurt, and other people have bigums and they're wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And other people have small little fellas down there. Hello, and they be, like
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You got this
Wow.
on mute.
No, it's true though. As I got older, I stopped being like that because, I had a smorgasbord, honey. All right, and it's just like,
We can tell.
you damn sure can't talk. I learned from the best. You and Scotty. All right.
Excuse me. What the?
No. But I turned to you. I turned to you, T. I turned to you. Couldn't be me. Mine was DL Trey. They never told a soul. So okay. Anyway.
Well, Samore did say on a comedy DVD that dick does not have to be big to be good. She did.
It don't. It don't.
As long as it can adjust its parking and move in the spaces and draw on the lines, but like on that line, we're good to go. Draw on the line.
Can't help what they got. Just as long as you don't lie about it. Now, don't be that dude. Don't be the one who's sitting over here talk about something. You got a fire hose that you pull it out. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
And it's hydrant.
Now, don't do that.
Yeah. Don't say a hose and it's a hydrant. Some people's in neighborhoods.
Be real with your shit.
Do you prefer the torpedoes or the Captain Hooks?
I deserve a little. Nah, actually, I'm gonna stop talking. It's such a good thing I did that too. It's such a good goodbye.
Okay. I'm gonna ask 2 more questions, then we're gonna be done.
I like mushroom on my pizza, huh?
How long should sex be to be good? Does it matter?
Depends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer quickies or
location?
I don't like quickies only because I feel like I don't know. I like to warm up, do the whole foreplay, the whole shebang. But the quickies, I don't know. I be feeling
dirty.
Not dirty, but I just feel like wanting more. Like I didn't get what I wanted.
Not Jamar going through dress rehearsals to fake it.
You don't know that you're going to until the time until something happens.
Whatever, bitch. You mean that mirror? Ooh, no, not good, not good enough.
Okay. Look, if you're gonna give the performance, give a good one.
IMDb, boring. All right, no.
Oh my god, I cannot.
What was the question? I'm tired. What's happening?
I was saying, do you prefer quickies or long winded?
Foreplay is necessary.
Yes, it is
to
for
give
me.
My best performance. If I'm going to give you my best performance, there's going to be foreplay, and it's not going to be like 2 quick minutes of lick, thick, go. No. I need body action play, feeling. I need to be intertwined to where I'm going to turn over and tooch. Okay, it's rhythm. It's like birds dancing. You know how they court each other out in the woods. They try to get in here, and then once it's in, it's move out the way. And it's go where you need to go. Do what you want to do. Hurt me.
Yeah, I do not like
quickies was meant like when you was in your 20s, experimenting and just having
at
fun.
The movie theater and found the private bathroom.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't talk.
Oh,
I'll put a finger down for that one.
Well, it wasn't a quickie. It wasn't a quickie. It was like it was oral in the movie theater, but you know.
Does the parking lot count?
Huh?
Does the parking lot of the movie theater count?
Oh, well, yes, because technically it's still public, and you're on the vicinity of the movie theater. That would be its property.
Oh, because I haven't had the chance to do the actual theater.
That's a shame.
That's the theater room, but the parking lot.
Never in the theater, in the bathroom. That was.
Oh, what the hell keeps happening? What keeps happening? Jesus,
I don't want to hurt anymore.
And one more question.
Bias against light skinned people. Mm-hmm.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that? One more question. Do you like sneaky links or not?
No.
Nah, not no more. I'm too old for that.
Because niggas be crazy. You
know how I learned from you? Listen, no.
I'm too old for that. Not no more. Mm-mm. And I'm with Josiah. Sneaky links, sometimes they do be crazy. They just be popping up out of nowhere sometimes. I don't like that. Don't pull no pop-up. I don't care how good it is. Don't just
Have you ever left the door unlocked for somebody to you?
Once. when I was in college. I left my dorm room. I locked several times.
Twice.
Once or twice.
3 times a lady.
Never that. Whore.
A lady of the evening.
Stupid spoiled whore. Video play set.
Well, this was a fun Queer Connections conversation.
No,
so with that being
what is a sneaky link? A sneaky link is somebody that you sneaking and happen. A lot of the times, a sneaky link is usually somebody you really ain't supposed to be with, like that. So that's really where the term comes from. But then they gotta necessarily be like on some cheating type shit. It could just be,
Most of the time it is though.
Yeah, I mean most of the times, but sometimes it ain't even gotta be that. It's just
Well, with that being said, you guys, this was the season premiere of season 4 of Boys Night Out. This was a great show. Are there any parting words that you guys want to give before we get up out of here?
This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys. A whole lot of fun. I ain't laughed so hard in a minute.
This was fun. This was
we believe fun. You, Steve.
Well, you guys, we'll be back at the same time, same place on the 15th. We do this bi-weekly. Okay, we'll be back on the 15th of September, and we will see you then, y'all. So until then, bye, y'all.